Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello. Where's the good? Hold on, let me get the Dong of Awakening. The Gong of Awakening. The Gong of Awakening. Call those 3 gongs. Very lovely. Hello. Welcome. How are we all doing today? Hello, everyone. It is the weekend. My favorite time of the day. Time of the day? What the fuck am I saying? It's my favorite day of the week. Yes, favorite day of the week. Lovely to see you all here as per usual. How are we all doing? It's been a few days now since Walpurgis. Now we're settling in on the new content that's been added, and now we're gonna keep going through today. Glad to see you all hopefully doing well. What's my favorite week of the time? I'm thinking like the 3rd week. I will do Rupture, don't worry. I will explore all of the status. Well, we're probably going to do 2 runs today. Which I should probably do that. We're probably going to do 2 runs today because I want to try and get the Ego Gifts. And I'm missing Charge. Somehow, I'm missing Charge Gifts. I'm missing a Sinking Gift. And this is from the surrendered. This is from Kanto 8, so that's fine. And then I'm missing 2 keywordlesses. So we'll be doing multiple runs today. But like rodeo or donkey more? Ooh. I don't know. I find them both pretty equally fun in my eyes. Like they're pretty, they're pretty good. I like them both, to be honest with you. So today we're going to be doing Charge first, which is going to focus on Donkey. And then we're going to do Sinking, which is going to focus on Roger. So let me write this down. So we're going to do a Charge Potency run. Charge Potency run, and then then we'll do Sinking run. There we go. So that's what we're going to do today. So, the reason the title says "Welcome Back," the return of Charge, or "Welcome Back Charge," I'm not specifically talking about the Charge status words, guys. See, that's the difference. I'm not talking about the Charge status. I'm talking about Charge Potency, because for every new Charge edition, right, the potency buff, the potency believers get even more. Potency right now, dude. Charge Potency is in the best spot it's ever been. We have 4 IDs. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5 IDs. 5 Charge Potency IDs in the game right now. And that's... we almost at 6. And then we'll almost be at 7. And then we'll almost be at 8. And technically, any Dawn ID can be a Potency one because of Queen of Hatred. But specifically, that's what we're focusing on right now. Oh, okay. So I'm going to make a pure potency team first. And the potency team is obviously going to be Heathcliff. It's going to be multi-crack Faust. It will obviously be Queenie. Alright, I gotta use the new UI. I always forget. Always forget to use the new UI. W Corp Otis, which by the way, I uptied off stream. I have now, in fact, uptied Rodion off-stream. I did a little off-screen mining, used some thread shards, and I uptied forward W Corp Otis, specifically because of our director. So, I have uptied for Otis now. There you go. And then, Honk Shnu for R Corp. Honk Shnu. 55? No. I'm sticking at 50. Off-stream mining. We did a little off-stream mining. Do we have a former assault? No. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 potency IDs in the game now. Now, wouldn't it be also funny if I did What if we did like giftless? Giftless except for the Night of this, for the Love and Hatred pack. Maybe I'll do that. I can't, because I really want to use the, I want to use the new items. But maybe I'll make I'll add a little bit of difficulty. Hello, welcome everyone. Base Lou. I don't believe anyone else uses potency here. I can't sort for potency. Obviously, I only sort for charge. Because Rhodia doesn't use potency, she just uses count. And so does Rodion. So does Roshu. Roshu, Rodion don't use, they do not use the potency, they only use the count. And my addiction with giftless. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so let's have a look here. Let's have a grab again though for some charge keywords. I want pure charge passives. I only want to buff charge. So let's see here. This buffs rupture. Technically, this doesn't buff charge. So I'll keep you blank. I think you buff charge. Yes, 2 charge count. We'll definitely take that. I think our corp buffs charge. This is see me? That's fine. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of guys, there's a lot of good charge count passives. And we're gonna have multi-crack Heathcliff. We'll be perfectly fine. We're gonna be fine. This is Tremorverse. Yeah, that's not what we want. You have nothing, you have nothing. I think you're Rupture. Okay. So if we're gonna have that, then we might as well buff sinking then. So we have, because half of our IDs will do sinking, because we obviously have, I mean, I guess we could just do blunt damage. Can I sort by blunt? I guess I can. Who does blunt damage? I'm trying to remember. Someone does flat block. No, Tears Rhodia. Tears Rhodia will be on the sinking run. She is not potency. She is only count. This is specifically charge potency. I don't believe you have a blunt passive, do you? No, that's discard. You don't. You have attack weight, actually. I might actually, but sloth res. It's only 2 or more targets. Actually, you know what? Can we build sloth res on this team? No, we cannot build a sloth res on this team. Okay. We cannot build a sloth res. Endglare? Okay, so we got Endglare's blunt damage. Oh yeah, he is blunt damage, isn't he? And the Mexican. True. This is at least SP deals blunt damage, and then I think Los Mariacho has the ally with the most SP. Okay, so I can have either most SP or I can have least SP. Huh. That's actually kind of hard. Because Don Quixote... actually, this might be better. This will be better because this will be 20%. Ooh, dude, 20%? And then I put Donkey in the negative mode, and then she hits the fucking Arcana Slave! Oh, this is gonna be good. Definitely do that. Rhodia will not be on this team, so it'll just be Dawn. And then Ishmael, I think, yeah, I believe... Oh, also, Reindeer Ishmael for the passive, yeah, because her passive is blunt. Unfortunately, she is not potency, so she will not be on this team. And everyone here does blunt, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you do blunt? Or do you do slash? No, they mostly do blunt. I'm gonna go to floor 5. Well, I'm still discovering. I still haven't gotten a few event checks from the MD6 packs yet, so I'm still gonna be doing that first. Let's see here. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? What is your passive? What is your support passive again, buddy? Oh wait, actually, butterfly effect is actually gonna be so good. We'll put butterfly on here. Then we'll take. Yeah, we've done that. We've done that with. So is that everyone except Gregor? Everyone except Gregor. Gregor, what do we want from you? What do we want from you? Edgar, actually. Wait, Edgar would go crazy. Edgar would go crazy. I don't... Wait, and then he does envy buff, doesn't he? It's gloom damage. I don't think Donkey has gloom, right? No, she doesn't have gloom. But you know what? -5 SP to Don Quixote. It's worth. It'll be worth. Okay. Minus coins versus MD6H. We'll definitely do that. A lot of stuff that we're gonna do, like runs and stuff, will happen when Infinite comes out. Not an ounce of gloom in sight. But so we're kind of waiting for Infinite, because Infinite obviously is much more entertaining, right? Because we'll have much more longer fights. So obviously the IDs we're actually going to use, which will be Faust. We'll bring Telepole, Hex Snail. That is a Tet he selected. Obviously we'll bring Everlasting. Donkey, obviously we bring In the Name of Love, Electric Telepole. Punk Damn Shred. We'll bring Soda and Tears. Ethercliff, we're gonna bring Holiday to, because I think this buffs charge. The passive buffs charge. Yeah, dude. +1 charge count. We have full minus coiners, yeah. You can go all out on the ideas. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying, obviously, being the keyword. I'm not really doing that well at it, but we'll get there, hopefully. Infinite should, okay, by all logic, Infinite should come out next update. Because according to Kim Ji-hoon, by the way, this wasn't me, the live stream said it was going to be July 16th. So obviously they moved it. So it's probably next week, which means more pulls. Should be W. Then Godus, obviously we bring Dim Shredder. Dude, actually, it is way faster like this. I don't know why it isn't sorted by rank though, but it's whatever. Dude, we'll bring Sunshower and Vines. Okay, here we go. We got my team. Actually, Infinite dropped 3 days ago. What? How? Wait, I never did a Rodion ID. Don't you have a charge? Or is it a support buff? Ooh, give this to Don Quixote. Okay, we have a team. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we have a team, because we're only bringing 5 IDs. We have a team. We have what we're doing today. You know what? I guess I'll fix the test. So we have a giftless, except, I'll test out EX, Love and Hate, Charge Run. This is not a syncing team, though. We are specifically doing giftless, EX, Charge, Potency Run. And the next run we do is going to be syncing as a syncing team with like a full, with like the charge ID. So we'll do like, we'll bring obviously both reindeers, we'll bring Rodion. Obviously they're here just for the back. Another step for potential man. Okay, what kind of bonuses do I want? Well, I'm not bringing gifts, so to be honest with you, the only things I'm going to be hoarding money. We'll go with, obviously, Favor Nebula. I guess I could just go with the level 1 bonuses. I don't need the level 2 bonuses. Plus, it'll be within my available range. I don't need Interstellar Travel. I don't need Ego Gift. Yeah, I'll just stick with these two.
Hello, Kamui. Did you see the buff in Earl Heathcliff?
Yo, thank you for the support, bro. Did I see the buff at Earl Heathcliff? If you're referring to the Lament, Mourn, and Despair passive, I have in fact seen it. It is one of my favorite bugs, honestly, because how crazy is it that just the word despair automatically triggers keywords into like, yeah, how the fuck does this having the word despair trigger into a keyword, right? It's so funny that that's like part of the code. It's obviously going to be one of my favorite bugs. All right, so it doesn't matter what item, because we're not going to be picking gifts at the end of this, so we're just going to be purely doing boxing street. And honestly, I don't want to fight any of these. I guess if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick... Ooh. What would I rather do? Unloving? Yeah, I'll do Unloving. Fuck it. Let's do Unloving. And we're going to be ignoring fights. So, we want Donkey, multi-crack. We want Godus, Heath, Reindeer. Here we go. That's the whole team. Everyone else here is his backup units. And the only gifts we're gonna get is whatever gifts we get from the EX, from the Love and Hate gift pack. I'm not gonna take anything else. So I do want, there's 2 charge gifts and a sinking gift. So if we can get the 2 charge gifts, that would be nice. Okay. And because this is giftless, okay, because this is giftless, it's time to see if Don Quixote is as glaze-worthy as she is without gifts, pretty much. And honestly, the answer is going to be probably yes. I still don't think she needs the gifts to be goaded, but I guess we're going to see it now even more. So here we go. This is purely, all this is pure passives. That's it. We don't have any gifts. So let's see what the raw numbers are like, and obviously including ego. And preferably, we're going to be wanting to run a NV res at all times. This is how we get it. This is actually very good, honestly. Loving you, love them. The only gift I'll be using is whatever is from the Love and Hate pack. Have you tried charge potency on Red Eyes? So Red Eyes does not count for potency. She counted for the previous effects. She did get Red Eyes did get buffed because Telepole actually restores non-charge, like unique charge effects now. So when Red Eyes consumes charge and she uses Telepole, she actually gets stuff back. Only the new WOP gives it, pretty much. What buff did they give to Wild Hunt Heathcliff? Wild Hunt Heathcliff has a bug in his counter where it says use Lament, Mourn, and Despair, but the word Despair has turned into the Despair keyword from Night of Despair Rodion. Please say the line. Which line? Like, today we're doing a giftless run? So far, so good. We're already at 2 points. We already got pretty good amounts of, yeah, it was a good reaction to it, honestly. We're actually just gonna double skill this. Already at 2 potency on Don Quixote, which is really good. Actually, already at 3 potency. It is 3 potency on Don Quixote, and I'm pretty sure it's turn 3. Now, obviously, we do have, like, slots here, so it does help. But I mean, like, what do you want from me? I'm not using any gifts, so, like, you gotta give me something to work with. Concentration works. If I recall, one of the tier 4 charge gifts that convert counter potency got changed in the patch to work for unique charge. Yeah, it works for Don Quixote specifically because Don Quixote has unique charge, but Red Eyes Ryoshu and Night of Despair Rodion only use count, so they do not gain potency at all. So that specifically gift means on Don Quixote. That gift, exactly. Ooh. I want to avoid events because there's no real point for us doing events here. We are in the negative mode. We're already minus 40. Absolute W. So we're just gonna stick in the minus 40 range, which I think the only way we get out is if we use skill 3. We get off skill 3, there it is, and we might as well use it to get a nice little Arcana beats. Arcana beats. We did roll a unlucky 10%, which did actually prevent that guy from dying. Which is, I think, pretty kind of funny. Kinda funny. But that should have given me full sanity, right? Yeah, 20 sanity. So now we're back to 20. Now we're going to save our Envy, because we always want to try and get an Envy res if we can. Pretty much an Envy res a turn, or every second turn for Don Quixote is the best you can try and do. Is Red Eyes good at 0 bleed? Yes, Red Eyes is absolutely good. So Red Eyes, excuse me, in Don Quixote, I would say Red Eyes. Red Eyes is a general unit, generalist, so you can put her on any team and she works fine on her own. Don Quixote, I would say, is pretty much the same thing, but obviously Don Quixote much prefers having Envy on her team. But good news, Red Eyes Ryoshu and Don Quixote can be paired together, and they both have Envy, and it's very good. So if you want to pair them together, they will feed each other. Because Red Eyes Ryoshu can fuel her own. She doesn't need to gain charge count from like, support stuff, like, she'll get it on her own pretty fast. Obviously, any bonus is a bonus. Let's check how Dawn can self-fuel herself, pretty much. Yeah, this works. Bonk. Boop. I love her little face when she throws the star. There's a 72% chance. Can I run only unique charge? So only unique charge would be what? Knight of Despair, Red Eye's Penance, and Queen Hatred Dawn, right? KQE! Well, I do kind of want to fight KQE. We're going to fight KQE real quick, and then I'm just going to sell his gifts. Because where's the fun if I don't fight the abnormalities, you know what I'm saying? I kind of bitch. 90% coins is the 72%. Well, that's kind of funny. I didn't know that. Ooh, look at this beautiful Envy resin right here. This is a delicious Envy resin. In fact, this is actually a bit too much Envy resin because I don't think I want to do... Because this will inflict photosynthesis. Yeah, we don't want photoelectricity because photoelectricity is same turn, I believe. Actually, is it same turn? Yes, it is same turn. So we want Heathcliff to actually be fast. So we're only going to do this Envy. We're actually going to save this Envy now for this. So, perfect. Ba-bow. Yeah. Adekana B. Honestly, it's very easy to, when you're building a team, the thing is, the teams that you use Dawn around, 90% of them have Envy in it. So it's not really like the end of the world. Like, I've done accidental teams that have Envy in it. And if you're getting it at least once every 3 turns, it's worth. Like, you don't have to get it every turn. Obviously, if you get it every turn, you're getting, you know, the maximum potential value of it. But really, you only need it once every few turns. This is actually a really good example right here because, look, I have, not only I have photoelectricity. So with photoelectricity Heathcliff, this is actually going to Omega buff all the other IDs here. We can just go full, honestly, like, this might be even unnecessary. But this will give charge count. How much charge count? She doesn't actually have any charge count. So, does she gain? No, she doesn't. Okay. I'm actually going to save the Envy here. If I compare with Bleed Envy, I think it's very funny. What do you mean Bleed Envy? Oh, there's a lot of Envy on Bleed. You could, there's a lot of Envy on Bleed. The buff's Wild Hunt crazy. I know, right, guys? I can't believe Wild Hunt got buffed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be photoelectricity. How much? 1 photoelectricity? Which means plus 1 more charge. I will gladly accept that. Yeah. Yeah. Wild Hunt needed that. True, actually. Will I be able to dispense the new units? Unfortunately, Walpurgis, you cannot dispense the current units. You have to wait until the next Walpurgis. And that is the rules of Walpurgis. We can actually skill 2 this. Might as well skill 2 because he's going to die here, so might as well skill 2 this. There's going to be also 1+ extra photo sensitivity. I think it's what it does. Photoelectrosynthesis, whatever it's fucking called. I'm just going to say photosynthesis. I don't know if that's the right word, but... Dead. And we have Negative Donkey. Why don't you play her new one? Because this is a potency run only. And Rodion does not have potency. Rodion will be in the next run. Which will be the sinking thing. So I'm going to get rid of these. Exactly 100 turns. Nice job. Ooh, perfect. Another skill 3. We'll gladly accept this. We don't want to heal Don Quixote, obviously. We won't actually keep her negative. So, yeah, we're just going to go right to the next team. Oop. Here we go. Here we are on an Envy team, right? On an Envy Res team? Well, this is actually an Envy team. Like, this is a... The fun fact, guys, if you bring all of the potency users together, all of the potency users are Envy. Like, look at this. This Envy that we have. Like, This is an Envy team. You know? In fact, I can do a nice telepole right now to initiate the first bit of Envy. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. We will activate telepole to gain more charge. Ton of potency. But no, I don't think that's her job. That's the thing. She just has potency as a side stat. The potency, guys, and the rupture and the sinking is definitely kind of just a side thing. It's like Rodion. The major thing is charge. She is a charge unit first. She gets all of her conditionals from charge. So that is like her, you know, that's where she gets her glaze from. Oh. How much magical arcana? Okay, that consumed my arcana. All right, here we go. So we can, let's just kill this guy. Then we'll save our, let's save our envy actually. Nice little skill 3 here. Gain a bunch of charge. Beautiful. She is counted as charged. Yes, she is a charge ID. Rodion is a charge ID first, with bleed secondary. Exactly like Queen of Hatred Rodion. Exactly Rodion. Queen of Hatred Don Quixote. Sorry. Yeah. I'm saying words too quickly and it's making me sound stupid. But yes. Ooh, this is beautiful. Beautiful envy res. Let's keep it here. We don't want to use S3. Actually, I could. How much arcana do you have, sweetie? You don't have any magical arcana. So actually, you know, we will skill 3 here. So we can get 2 magical arcana. And if we can get 2 magical arcana a turn, that's what I'm saying. Magical arcana, you really only need Don Quixote passive once, like, if you're getting a passive off within once every 3 turns, or within every 3 turns, you're doing right. The new Ronin isn't sinking. No, she's sinking. Based on herself and her enemies. Exactly. Don Quixote is a generalist unit who just has statuses on the side. Like, she has Rupture as a main, she has Sinking as a main, as a secondary. Charge is her primary. Yeah, Rodion is a sinking... Rodion is, see, Rodion is different. Rodion is a sinking priority that is charge. Because all of her conditionals come from sinking, but charge is how you build up her deep tiers, which builds up her effect, right? But for Rodion, you could put her on both teams, but she benefits better if you are on a sinking team, right? That's kind of how you look at the ID. Like, for instance, like how it depends, like their conditionals and stuff, and how you want to build them, and you know what their purpose is. Like Rodion, again, she can pretty much solo carry a sinking team, and she gets 99% of her benefit from the sinking team. Ooh, hold on. How much do you have here? If we have 1, I could generate 2. Let's do 2 then. Do this. Yeah, this will give me 3, so this will be perfect for next turn. So I'm going to do another Envy Res, and I'm going to do a skill 3 here, so this is going to give me 2 Magical Arcana. On Charge Sinking Rupture team, I think it's peak. Because you also got to remember, we have Reindeer as well, so the Reindeer are Charge Sinking. So Charge Sinking is like a viable team build now. Like, obviously it was viable when the 2 of them exist, but now there's 3 of them. With Rodion solo carrying the second dude, she is potency fixed. And that's not what we're not doing potency fixed. We're doing potency. All of these IDs here have potency. Rodion has no potency in her kit, and she has no potency in her conditionals. She is fixed potency count only. So this team is specifically the 5 potency IDs in the game, which is Reindeer Lou, Multicrack Heath, W Otis, Multicrack Faust, and Queenie Don. Okay. See, I would love to build up some Hysteria, because I think Hysteria is how I build the Ascended. Yeah. Hysteria gives me count. That will give me attack weight, but if I have 3 Hysteria, I'll get even more attack weight. So I think I'm just going to hold off on the Hysteria for now. I'm going to hold off on the skill 3s, because I do want to build up Hysteria. The unique charge team. Well, this is a unique charge team. I mean, the unique charge team would just be Rodion and Don Quixote and Kamui. I mean, we might do a trio run, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. Charge Rupture is thinking is possible. Yeah, 100%. Because a lot of the W Corps are charge, obviously Rupture, so you can put them in the team. And you have charge sinking, so you could definitely do a charge Rupture sinking team mixture if you want. Obviously, it might be a bit hard to specifically focus on each one of them, but you can definitely do that. And we're gonna do Photo Electric. He's one of the good base IDs. Concentration. Oh my god, he just one-tapped it, dude. Oh my lord. That's my goat right there. Let's get another turn of Hysteria going. Can I add you on Discord? Sorry, I do not add people on Discord, guys. I keep it completely flat. I'm very paranoid when doing Discord stuff, so I do not interact. I'm very little interact in like side content, only in my main servers where you'll see me most active. Oh, why did Donkey Quixote corrode? That's weird. Why did my Donkey corrode? Did she corrode from? Oh, did she corrode from? I think she corroded from Gregor. That's funny. I think Gregor corroded her. I think she got corroded from Gregor. It's fine because it's teleport. Teleport's a good corrosion for us. It is. It's actually not bad at all. But it's really funny that I think Gregor corroded her. Now let's rip ass. I like to call this one. This is the rip ass mode. Maybe we use Dawn. It depends on your Rupture team. But I totally think it is absolutely fine to use her on a Rupture team. Like, obviously, it depends on, like, how you want to use her, right? Like, if you have, like... if you're talking about, like, a 7 team... With 7 teams, dude, you can run anyone. You know what I'm saying? You'll have... If you have 6 normal Rupture IDs... Right? Like, look, 6 Rupture IDs on their own can carry... I was gonna say, the Haishu alone on their own can carry Rupture. Right? So if you have 1 ID, guys... out of your 7 IDs, right? 6 out of your 7 IDs, right, are entirely focused on Rupture. You can have 1 ID be negative, and it's not gonna kill you. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I keep trying to tell people. Because if you're gonna build a Rupture team, you're not just gonna have all a negative Rupture, right? You're gonna have people. You're gonna have like proper a team coercion, right? You're gonna have 7 Heathcliff. You're gonna have the Haishu. You're gonna have maybe you know, Bang Hans or something, right? You're gonna have 90% of your team is gonna be like maintaining the Rupture agenda, right? So one little Don Quixote, one little cheeky little Don Quixote, probably isn't gonna ruin anything. And then you get to be, you know, you get to be cute. And you don't have to just do it with the Haishu, by the way, because again, I've done it many a times. I've done this many a times where I've run non-Haishu Rupture teams, and you guys have seen this many a times. I've run non-Haishu Rupture teams with no Rupture gifts. Okay, and first turn, 2 turn, 3 turns, I have gotten like plus 12 count. So like, it's entirely possible to do it if you're really looking for it. You can use Lantern Dawn for Rupture instead. I mean, yeah, but the problem is Lantern Dawn is a 2-star. And 2-stars have problems, like, she's very bad at clashing. She doesn't really do that much damage. She doesn't really provide any benefit besides maintaining the Rupture count. And if you have 6 out of the 7 units doing that, I'm sure you can sacrifice 1 person doing it. Obviously, you're going to refuse these gifts. She's also very slow. You know, could help her, could help not help her. Depends. Let's see here. Oh, dude, if only. Do we want to rock? I mean, let's just go here. Emotional Judgment, Galloperino. Perfect. Exactly. 2 stars will always have problems, right? That's like the thing. Now, I'm not saying 2 stars are not great. Again, I never say that. I think 2 stars are awesome. And a lot of them are good. But a lot of them are also ass. And a lot of them do have more problems than 3 stars, especially modern day. Okay? Modern day 3 stars. I'm not talking about pre-season 2. Anytime I talk about Limbus, I talk about post-season 2. Season 3 era, Lantern's on, very good 2 star. But a 3 star pretty much demolishes her in that field. Heathcliff is a really good example. 7 Heathcliff honestly feels more like a 3 star than he does a 2 star. Ooh, this is perfect. Do I want to use the S2 and immediately consume? I don't have any magical arcana. I guess we'll just do it now and yeah, I'll go to -40 here and I'll just reset. Arcana, slave. Fury Fast is still, yeah, exactly. There are a lot of very good 2 stars, but they do have problems. Is there a reason only freedom multiplication on Otis? Yes. These are the only IDs in the game that can generate their own potency. This is the charge potency run. As you can see, multi-crack, multi-cracks are potency. W Otis is potency. Lu is potency. And Queen of Hatred Dawn is potency. So they're all potency. Ooh, can anyone do a... Oh, dude, what a beautiful envy block. That's what I love to see. Yeah! Arcana, slave! Very cute. Guys, you know what the best part about Limbus Company is, bro? I don't care what you use. You can use whatever you want, guys. This is the best part. Isn't this the best part of Limbus Company, bro? If you want to go, I don't really want to use Queen of Hatred in my Rupture team. Then fucking go nuts. I'm not stopping you. Fucking Johnny Two Shoes next door isn't stopping you. The teacher isn't stopping you. Kim Jae-hoon isn't gonna stop you. And that's the best part about why Limbus Company is amazing. Bro, you can just do whatever you want. You can go, I don't want to use Queen of Hatred, or you can use I want to use Queen of Non-Hatred. And guess what? Both of them are acceptable. In fact, both are encouraged. Use the IDs. It's great. Johnny Two Shoes will be... Okay, Johnny Two Shoes might stop you, but he can't stop you. You know? That's the best part. That is the best part. There's no meta since PvE does not exist. The only meta, and it's not really a meta, you could argue in Limbus Company that exists, is Railway. And guess what? I bet none of you expected that Railway 5 would be dominated by Fell Bullet, Yi Sang, and Barbara Otis. Okay? I bet no one expected that. So even then, meta doesn't matter. Because no one expected Barbara Otis and Fell Bullet Yi Sang to be the ghosts of Railway 5. Right? So, at the end of the day, meta only exists on Pridewin and Reddit. So, you know, there you go at the end of the day. That's where it exists at. For me, I want to use the funny magical girl. I'll figure out a way to put her on my team and make it work. Wait, Felsang is goated? Always has been. I'm scared. Okay. See, this is why I love Limbus discussions. Because at the end of the day, I could just whip out and say, you could do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, I could do whatever I want. Barbara didn't do shit in my run. Well, looks like you had to upgrade her a little bit. Johnny Yi Sang. Boop. Boop. Also, am I gonna corrode her again because of Gregor? But that's combat style, right? So is this gonna... Oh, wait, dude, I think it totally is Gregor corroding her, isn't it? Hold on, is he gonna Kuroda? I need to see this.
충전 기능 점검.
He does Kuroda. Oh god! Oh god, my donkey! Wait, hold on, can I skill 3? Shit. Oh, my donkey's about to corrode. Oh ho ho! I'm gonna start with a corrosion. You know what? Excellent. I wouldn't have it any other way. And you know what? If I'm gonna start corroding, then I'm gonna go to an epic.
여기는 순록. 선멸 지역 진입했어요.
Yeah, insta corrode next. Can we just do we just RNG flip a Queen of Hatred? We got the dog. Okay, dog works. Okay, if you want to do, if she wants to be a, if Don Gode wants to be a dog, let her be a dog. Okay. If she wants to howl, let her howl. If she wants to go Arcana Slave, let her go Arcana Slave. Ow! Very peak. And we activate Telepole passive, and we activate Telepole. What do I expect from the season highlight? Okay. Here's what I expect from the season highlight. Number 1. Obviously, we already know, because of glorious Kim Ji-hoon, okay, that the highlight of Honglu will involve backup units. Okay? We know that it is a backup unit focused season highlight. Now, either there's going to be 2 things about it. 1, he's going to pull people into the backup, or 2, he's going to pull people from the backup. So, that's 1. Number 2, 99% chance he has some sort of integration with the Haishu pack. Either this being Haishu Otis, whether this be Haishu fucking, most likely Haishu Faust, but the Haishu in general, there's gonna be some sort of, you know, involvement there. Right? So that's gonna be awesome. Number 3. Also, is this gonna be indiscriminate? No, Donkey, no! I accidentally hit Don Gode, I'm sorry. Number 3, he's probably gonna be Rupture. Now everyone is expecting him to be some sort of Rupture count god. He's probably gonna have Rupture count. Because all of the highlighted ones have count in their name, I believe, except... No, does Captain have count? Captain might not have count. But Captain also has like 3 statuses, so... And like 4 gimmicks. Oh my god, Smee is getting Arcana Slave. Oh my god! Yeah, there you go. Yeah, guys, worse than Rodion, by the way, yeah. It's just because you have gifts, bro. Yeah, what gift? I have no gifts. That was just raw damage. Because you gotta remember, guys, Rupture count is scarier than any other count in the game. Okay? I don't think he will be a count god. I think he might have some count, obviously, but I don't think he'll be a count god. You know why? Because his count is going to be murdering you with the Haishus. That's what his count's going to be. His count's going to be Haishu fucking, like, rip their ball off, you know? That's going to be what it is, like, you know? It's going to be fucking Faust assassinate that goddamn gnome. That's what the fucking count's gonna be. The count is just, I kill you. Same with Faust. But Faust actually does have count. I do think he'll have count, obviously, so I don't think you're gonna stress about that. He could have Talisman, if he has the Ego gear, which would be funny. He probably is a Deathrite merchant, as some people would like to say, which I think is a very funny phrasing. He probably does, in fact, yes, have Deathrite. Do I want to do this? He'll do this. He probably does cut them down now. He probably does have Deathrite. He probably has a Deathrite. I think it's called Deathrite Shatter. Is that the one that GQ has? I think it's called Shatter. And it's like, depending on if you have like the more Deathrites you have on you, the bigger the benefit that like you get is. Or the bigger punishment that the enemy suffers because of the Deathrite. Cut them down now. I kinda beat. Weak ID, by the way. And then again, I don't understand what Reddit is saying. My Don Quixote is doing insane damage, and I have no charge gifts. I'm not carried by charge gifts. I kinda beat. Assist attack Hong Lu. I don't think he'll have assist attack per se. He will definitely have, like... He'll probably have a La Manager of La Marcheland kind of spot where he has, like, a skill 1, and then he has, like, an ascended skill 1. But that ascended skill 1 is him pulling Faust from the backline to hurt them, like, probably. And I think that's going to be really cool.
충전 기능 점.
How does it speak? British magical bow. I can't mean. Might be a death right deluge. Because Venom is very good, right? Because Venom got extra buffed as well because of the obviously the poise units and stuff. So also he is probably gonna work with Zichun. As we know, Zichun has a Gia family benefit where she buffs Hong Lu specifically. So that's gonna be interesting. A little bit of refreshes. Can I get a refresh team on a team I have? Heathcliff, beautiful. Let's get more skill 2s, honestly. Actually, what about skill 3? This will be inflict equal to your hurt. Equal to his charge. Yeah, skill 3s will be good. Rupture Deluge. I mean, maybe? He'll pull Dante to apply Deathrite Clock. He might activate. He might just activate Deathrite. The Night Drifter? Dude, we could still get a Night Drifter ID. I'm just thinking who would be the Night Drifter. Because it can't be Gregor. Can't be Otis. Because we already have those IDs. It can't be Yisang. It has to be... What, Night Drifter Heathcliff, bro? No way. Because I want Heathcliff to get a high shoe. Guys, I want Heathcliff to get the Rooster high shoe. And I want Rooster high shoe to be Burn Rupture. Dude, that's such a cool combo. So, if it can't be them, it can't be Mersault. It can't be Hong Lu. Absolutely no idea. Let's just do the NVT. Yisang? Nah, I mean, Yisang got Gubo. Night Drifter, but Mersault already got, Lei Heng. Bernardino Rupture Cano? I could see one and after. Does he his Rooster? Yes. Donkey, I'm just gonna heal a little bit of your SP. I'm not gonna full heal you, just a little bit of your SP. They could do it could be self burn, guys. Like, you know, Ardor Blossom, it could be like give himself burn to apply Rupture, and then like applying both. And then Nightly is alcoholic. They gave us a lot of burn, true. But it could be like self burn. Oh hey. Hello, Mr. Teddy Bear. Hello, Mr. Tweak Bear. I will provide you with what you require immediately. Dragon High Shoe and Monkey, yeah. I don't know if we're going to get all the High Shoes. We're probably not going to get all 12. But we're probably going to get like 4 packs. We're going to get the relevant packs, actually. Do we get Poise? Well, fun fact, half of this season has been Poise IDs. So, this season is looking like a Poise Rupture team for the first half. Because we've had like 4 Poise IDs, I think, already. 4 or 5 Poise IDs. We have both the C branch. We've had Zichun. We have had Gubo, which is 4 Poise IDs. Yeah, the C branch are a part of the, whatever the alternate story is, most likely, which is why they're relevant. So, that'll be interesting. I need negative effects. Do you have negative effects, sweetie? No, the only person who really has negative effects is Faust, so I'm gonna have Faust flash this.
충전 기능 점검.
Malphite is also poised. That is, yeah, she has poise, but she's not actually a poise unit. But she does have poise. Technically, I wouldn't call her a poise unit though. It's kind of like how I really wouldn't call Magic Bullet a poise unit, but she has poise in her passive. You know what I'm saying? Bit hard to say. Oh wait, I kind of beats. Sinking was Kana 6, yes. This is the first sinking ID we've had since Kana 6. Was Rodion. No, was Hung Lu. It was Reindeer, Hung Lu, and Rodion, which were end of the season 5, and then obviously more focus, right? Very well, Korodon. Nah, she's gonna heal because I use skill 3. Skill 3 will heal her back to full HP, not full HP, but it'll heal her back to 20 SP. Like how Captain has a bit of burn. Yeah, she has a bit of burn.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Ooh, beautiful. Do I want to save my big attacks here? You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, I'll do this. This will actually be a really good resin attack right now.
공격 범위 확인.
Oh, it just gets another Kamui ID and it's G.
정의 이름으로. 사랑으로. 정의 이름으로.
Bang bang. Burn Kata during Roshu. Yeah, hers is probably going to be like burn poise or something. And then we might get a bit of maybe we'll get some charge. I mean, it depends. We might get charge IDs during the later half of Kanto 8, right? Because we've got to remember, guys, we're not even a quarter through the season yet. We are only 2 months into a season. A season on average is like 5 to 6 months on average. Oh, 6 to 7 months on average, I think. So we're only 2 months into the season, right? Because it was May, June. Yeah, May, June. So we're only 2 months in. So we still have Inavalo, which is probably going to have like multiple poise units, whatever. Either maybe we might get 3 Cs like total, 3 C, 3 Mal. Maybe we'll get another faction of the branch as well. I don't know. Like roosters. If we get roosters, that'd be cool. Yeah, and the earliest season comes in December, exactly, right? So December is what we're looking at. From here to December, dude, assumingly an ID every 2 weeks to 4 weeks plus events, guys, we're going to be eating. Exactly, and also Murder of the Warp Express Bokak, guys. So Murder of the Warp Express Bokak, and then we have the TOTK Bokak. So TOTK is going to obviously be Tremor, and Warp Express is obviously going to be Warp, right? So we're obviously going to have either another W Corp unit, we might get another Blood Fiend. I'm hoping for another Blood Fiend. Just one more Blood Fiend. So we can have a team of 4 Blood Fiends. I feel like a team of 4 IDs to 5 IDs for a pack is pretty good. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I'm thinking if I had like a sub-archetype, right? Like, I'm talking about a sub-archetype of characters. I feel like 4 to 5 IDs is good. For quad, you could even argue 3, because for quad is like a subcategory, right? And they only have 3 IDs. But even then, their envy res gimmick has expanded to middle and has expanded to like obviously Don Code. So I'm thinking like 4 to 5 IDs that kind of all do a gimmick together. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like potency. We have currently 5 IDs with potency. We have I think about 6 IDs with envy res specifically. I might even have 7 actually. We have 7 with envy res. You got Rose Banner, kind of doing like this tremor rupture business. We could get some more of that. Would be the best as well. You know what I'm saying. The enhancer of Time King Time. Host with him, Herbert. Hubert, bro. That's Hubert. That's the goat Hubert. Speaking of, we are on to Love and Hate now. Are any of these new? So none of these are new. These are what we've all had these before. So these are all the buffs we had, which is really funny. So I'm hoping we get a new event. No, this is the Queen of Hatred event, which obviously we've had already. Now, the first time I did this, I got this. So I want to see what happens if I say change comes to everything eventually. Let's see what this gives me. We will speak up. Let's have, obviously, how much is the buff here? Yeah, that is a plus 10 on Rodion, by the way. Yeah, we'll do a Rodion with 15 sanity is gonna destroy this. Change is inevitable. It is simply a part of the natural flow. So are those who are changed by truth. One who sought to remain on the side of good upon realizing there was no evil in the world came to feel its absence herself. And here is the one who despaired upon seeing all that she swore to protect turned to dust. Change comes for everything eventually. To accept the changes, gather the falling tears and wet the sword keen, for the flow cannot be stemmed. Sword sharpened with tears. Oh, that actually gave me the sword. The sword sharpened with tears. When an ally hits a skill, if a target has minus 20 or less SP, deal gloom damage equal to the sinking on target. If it was a pierce skill, deal sinking count on target divided by 2 bonus fixed damage once per skill. So obviously this is supposed to be a Rodion buff. Because if the target has less than 20 SP, she'll do gloom damage. Ooh, equal to the sinking on target? Wait, that's so strong. And then if it was a pierce skill, you do sinking count divided by 2 bonus fixed damage as well. Yeah, this is right. But honestly, my Hong Lu can use this as well. Because this bit here is crazy, by the way. Gloom damage equal to the target? That could be like 50 damage. That's awesome. This is a new event, I believe. I don't think I've had this event. We're in a storage room at Lobotomy Corporation. There's a broken machine filled with what looks like a chunk of flesh. Wait. Is this the Crusher? Wait. Is this the Crusher room? Wait, hold on. Wait. Is that Enoch? Wait, is that the Crusher room? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I think it's the Crusher room. What is that? Why is that just lying around in the storage room? Oh, God, it's Tiffy! Faust explains that it is the remains of a previous iteration of a Sephiroth disposed upon replacement. Oh, no, it is the Crusher. So it's a dead body. Not exactly, only its memories are reset. With replacements, the identical version of the Sephiroth upon its initial production is reproduced. Almost the self-same way in which we are room-bound. Yeah, kind of like us, huh? Things got a bit awkward. But I can't, what can I, as a manager, say to fill the mood? Ooh. Oh, dude. I gotta do Hope Core. Obviously, I gotta be like, we'll be fine, like we always do. I gotta be positive. Like, we don't fail, bro. We are goated, you know what I'm saying? Why would I ever say to do the second one? Second? You want me to do the second one? But that's so depressing. Why would I say we could fail like we always do? That sounds so miserable. We'll do the second one? Okay, we'll do the second one then. That is funny. The second is funny, first is better. I don't know, obviously I'm gonna get both of them in the way. Okay, everyone, if people don't want me to do the second one, we'll do the second one. But we'll do the second one, hopefully when we get the event again, we'll do the first one. Alright, well, I guess we'll say we could fail like we always do. That's certainly a thing to say at a moment like this. You utter fool! Can't you grasp that this is merely a demonstration of the executive manager's highbrow sense of humor? A perfect remedy for this awkward silence. What? Despite my fears, that managed to lift the team's spirit in no time. Oh my god. Ego gift value disposal. When an ally dies in an encounter, gain 2 ego resources of all affinities. If there are any allies who substitute... Oh, hold on. The value disposal. That was funny, Otis Glaze. Which is coming out first, a She ID or Silk Song? She ID. So, when an ally dies in this encounter, gain 2 resources for all affinities. That's actually pretty good. Combat style, if there are any allies who subbed in this turn, heal 10 SP for 2 allies with at least SP. Unless they're in corrosion. That's actually really good. That's actually not a bad... Dude, that is not a bad gift. Oh, it's the keywordless. Actually, this is the keywordless gift. That's really good. I needed that. Kind of weird that we took Tiffy B's fucking dead corpse, though. But that's actually really good. So we are missing a few IDs here. I am gonna keyword sort charge, because I know that there are 2 charge IDs we're missing. And I want to find them, so... That is Unchosen. We've already found Unchosen. I want the charge IDs. No. No, what if I normal refresh? No. That is the trauma shield. We've had that already. Ah! Ooh! Both of them! We have the Magical Girl's Lovely Gift and the Spent Use Forming Hate. I think I have enough of this, right? Yeah, I have enough of this. Okay. Magical Girl's Lovely Gift. Obviously, this is for the Queen of Hatred event, which we haven't seen yet. When an ally hits with a skill that gains or consumes charge count or unique charge, a random ally's HP or SP heals by 3 once per coin, excludes allies with max HP. When an ally recovers from panic or corrosion, heal 20 SP. That's actually really good. That's actually super useful. And you know what? Once per coin, a little bit of healing, it actually turns her pretty much into an eager gift. So we're definitely going to buy that. So let's also have a look at the wing. So this is the Spent Use Forming Hate. When consuming charge count with the attack skills, gain charge count consumed offense up next turn. 10 per including charge. If an ally lost SP this turn, the said ally gains attack power up and fragile next turn. That's actually really useful as well for negative coins. Wow. That's pretty good. Let's grab both of these. I think with that is all of the, I don't think I could fuse. I don't think there are any fusions for this, but I mean, I can have a look. No, I don't believe there are fusions for this. Actually, I can check the recipes. No, there is no fusion for this floor. Yeah, there's no fusions for this floor. So no, there are no fusions, but these are very good Giga gifts. Especially for a floor 3. Dude, the negative run, I'm gonna go crazy on this. Okay, let's go. The thing is, guys, I understand why there's no fusion gift, because how are you supposed to use the fusion? The fusion gift will most likely have like an so the reason that like the fusion gift will the reason that there's probably no fusion gift is because how the fusion gift will require 3+ of an ID or 5+ identities. We only have 2, you know, 2 magical girls, right? I believe they have the magical girl tag, right? The magical maiden tag. I actually don't know what their tags are. I will have a look at their tags after. But they don't have the magical maiden, so probably most likely what will happen is, you know, if we get more magical maidens, which I don't know. King of Greed got mentioned, so potential. I have the spare time. They have the Lob Corp tag and L Corp tag? Okay, good to know. Wow. Wow. Can it give us an Arcana beat? Yeah, I can do that. Tags are best visible in combat. Oh, good point. Yeah, let me do this. I love hearing the second warning. I don't love losing the clash though. Oh my god, that absolutely fucking killed Heathcliff. Holy shit. Okay, do not have Heathcliff clash, bro. That is a 2-star moment, guys. Heathcliff, not the best clasher. I'm gonna hope this heals him, because I will require that healing. I believe they're weak to Pierce, so. There we go. Beautiful Arcana beats edged right on the Saga, which obviously Faust will break. Give us a whole lot of charge. And obviously we have, in the name of love and justice, here comes Magical Girl! Strongest Night of Despair run when Infinite Mode drops. Oh, dude, don't you worry. Dude, the strongest is going to go crazy good. And we do have to lock in a little bit. I am thinking, you know what? It's time for a little bit of In the Name of Love and Justice. Honk. I would like for you to use... Honestly, you can use this. Like that. Like that. That's hitting Donkey. These are Gloom. Does this make you Gloom resistant? This does make her gloom resistant, so she'll be normal, so that'll be fine. I'm more honestly concerned of... I can hit Otis, that's fine. Actually, you can block one of these. Which one's more damage? There you go. Yeah, Night of Despair only shows up on the floor 3. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she does only show up on floor 3. We can't do Strongest Night of Despair. Strongest Night of Despair would just be floor 3. Would infinite speed dice work on her? Maybe. Depends if they want to do infinite speed dice. They probably could do infinite speed dice. Because, well, they could show it as hit. I don't know if they do, maybe. I can't be. They might not have it in code yet. Because what they typically do is if a character has higher speed, they'll just hide it. Like Virgilius they'll hide his speed. Owie. Alright, in the name of love and dawn. Heed me, thou art more reserved than justice and love. In the name of buried destiny, I shall make this oath to light, mark the hateful beings, and deliver us the power. Arcana sleep. Think. Oh, it almost died. Damn, it lives on 1 HP. Boop. Boop. Yeah. 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 Arcana beats. Arcana beats. You are not a magical girl. Oh, very unfortunate that the sword lived on 1 HP. Ooh, we do get a few staggers. That's a little unfortunate, but we can kill this very easily. We're going to be doing vines. Let's binds that so it'll kill the sword, and then we're going to just protect this. We don't want Dawn getting killed here. Let's spread some count as well with Telepole. I was going to have to let these 2 swords hit. Hopefully they don't break anything. Binds! Perfect, so that's going to kill. Boop. Goodbye, sword. Blah, 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 blah. Ah! Blah. And we're going to do a 40Y3 charge. It's going to give me a lot of charge count. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that charge count. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gonna do a telepole. Get some more charge. Big fan of this. A big fan of that. Concentration. This will give me like 15 charge. 11 charge. And I get the magical girl chant too. You fool, you are triggering sinking on my Don Quixote. You do not want this. Boop. In the name of those buried in destiny, I shall make this oath to light. And now we want to ensure this time I'm making sure this fucking thing dies. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I am going to use Faust. I believe Faust, who's very mouse, should be able to do this fine. And you know what? Let's get a nice envy res going. Fuck it, let's get soda going up in here, guys. Let's get a nice soda. Do you guys want it? Soda! Yeah, we love soda. Don't you guys? I have to get a magical girl dress if I want to repeat the chant. Maybe one day. You guys love soda? Soda! Yay, soda! Yay, we love soda! This works. Look at this beautiful envy res. This sword is cooked. Fuck you. Exactly. Then we hit a little dim shred as well. Hatred cosplay.
한순간이라도 놓치면
Would Reaper be a good
영원히
fit?
방황할 테니.
If you're trying to do like a pure charge team, yeah, dude, put Reaper on this team. Dude, Reaper will get glazed by this. You could also put Knife Despair on this team if you want. Reaper's pretty generous. Like, yeah, she does bleed, but like Reaper will just do pure damage. Same with Yoshi, like Rodion, to be honest with you. So, Soda. Speaking of magical girl, there it is. Ah. Also, Reap has a very good skill too, which is also Envy, so you can spam that. Also, I didn't roll for nothing there, Gregor Ego. Yeah, I got unlucky because of the Persona 5 collab that came out, so I couldn't do it. Yeah, that broke the sword. Not really good, because we don't want that. I do have the buff, actually. It's very nice at Heathcliff. Yeah, you could do Middle Sinclair in this. If you want to do an Envy Res team, definitely. Second stab. Oh yeah, she has Envy 1. Yeah, the Envy 1's good. You can do Envy. We love Envy Resonance. I always get confused if it's a skill 1 too. But yeah, they're both good anyway. You could put her on the team. Let us kill the final sword. Obviously, most likely with Don Quixote. I mean, do we actually need? Yeah, probably kill with Don Quixote. Do we actually need to kill with Don Quixote? I could sack 2 people at it. There we go. You're struggling with that. You know you won't struggle with? Soda! I'm so soda-pilled. What's Hextail passive again? Negative status effect on this unit. Ooh, that might be good in this build. Let's do that. But that is hitting Queenie. We don't want that to hit Queenie because she has shield. I also don't want that to hit Heathcliff, to be honest with you. I am like positive that these will be fine.
충전 기능 점검. 단순히
Like Middle Dawn for Every Rest team? No, I agree. Look, I think Middle Dawn Quixote, you gotta understand, there's 2 Envy Res teams now, guys. There's not just one Envy Res team. Middle Dawn Quixote is still really good on an Envy Res team. Because her skill 3 counter is just free. Like, you will skill 3 literally every turn if you use her in an Envy team. Because you don't need you only need a disconnected absolute resonance. You don't need a true absolute resonance. You need a disconnected absolute resonance. So like, that skill 3 she does is really good. Also, she does bleed. So if you want to do it on an Envy bleed team, go ahead. If you want to do an Envy charge team, there you go. You got two Envy Res teams now. Is this gonna hit? It's will hit too. Beautiful. Arcana beats. Nice. That is all the swords gone. He's the goat. And stab. All right. Go ahead, Queenie. Or you. Oh, perfect. Let's get a beautiful little Envy Res here. How much Magical Arcana do you have? Did you use all your Magical Arcana, darling? You did. Yes. Get you some Magical Arcana back. Go on this, go here, and do a little block.
충전 기능 점검.
Arcana Slave! Yeah. Again. Yeah. Might even be able to kill it with Queen of Hatred. I think Queen of Hatred does what? Flat 600 in this? I'm a grade A fixer. Maybe an Arbiter in a fight. Your odds are low, but never 0. But probably very low. And probably very close to 0. Alright. Go nuts, Queenie. Arcana Slave. And then she blows up. You did your best, Queenie. Good job. Excellent work, sweetie. Leave it to me. Leave. The rest to me. Uh-oh. 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 Oh god, don't leave the rest to me. I'm dying! Nah, I'd never die. Queenie, assassinate the Knight of Despair. Boop. Yeah, no, she just does 600. She let me fail. Anyway, Arcana Slave. More accurate. Her Arcana Slave didn't work, but my Arcana Slave would work. Yippee! I'll tell you what, guys. Let me tell you something. Those swords may hit, like, 30 rolls randomly. But that Knight of Despair fight is way better than the one in Library of Ruina. Let me tell you that. The Library of Ruina Knight of Despair fight is frustrating as fuck. The Limbus Knight of Despair fight, for me, is pretty much the same thing, but way more fun. Grab some resources now. I'm a big fan. Also, we get both of these things here. The Knight of Despair, Library of Ruina, fun, stressful as fuck. The Limbus one, fun, not as stressful, but you still have to lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's not fun in LOR. It is fun in LOR, but it is definitely stressful. Alright, now, what do I want? Oh, I could get, dude, Blessing for Donkey would be great. I could get Unchosen, get Trauma Shield. Honestly, I might take Trauma Shield. And counter start all eyes going to reduce my... Actually, I'll grab these two. This will be good. Isn't stressful fun? It is fun. It is fun. Like Library of Ruina and Knight of Despair is fun, but damn, does she make my heart palpitate? And that's kind of a lot of stuff in Library of Ruina. Library of Ruina is very great, one of the best games I've ever played. I'm gonna take both of these. But damn, does it make my heart fucking... Does it give me early cardiac arrest, pretty much? Ooh. Well, how can I refuse a trip to the Morb Zone with Mr. Morius? I love line 2. I love line 2! Take me to line 2. Tuesday. We don't need it. Wait, is that you saying? Yes. I'm just gonna grab this just to sell. I'm taking it just to sell. What's the team between final base power? So really, they do the same thing. It's just where in the calculation does it ended up. I'm also gonna fight this. So base power is at the beginning of the calculation because it's the base, obviously, you know, number at the beginning, not affected by the coin roll. Final power is done at the end of the calculation, pretty much when all the coins are added up and all the extra bonuses are adding up. Ooh, this guy's got hands. I mean, he always got hands, but got a little bit of hands. I don't want bro to unoppose. Can we just let him slide? Let this guy slide. Doing a photoelectric mark. Beautiful. So no difference in the end. No, there is differences. There is differences, but it's again, it's just where in the calculation of it. That's some ironic skill right there. I know, right? It's Limbus math. I don't have the Limbus math. If I had the Limbus math, I would tell you. I'm sure someone has the Limbus math. It ain't me. Also, I just broke his fucking... Oh my god, I did so much damage. Have I done Strongest Fairy Gentleman? No, I have not. Can I do her in a middle team? I guess, but I feel like that's double dipping a little bit. Because it's like, if I'm doing the middle team, I feel like I'm benefited way more by using the middle. But I could do it in the middle team. Is there a relevant difference between base and skill power? Yes, there is a difference. If I could tell you, I would. And do people make their coins bigger in MDs? typically getting gifts that affect coin power,
사랑으로
and then playing a character that has multiple statuses. So if you have a character that counts as multiple statuses or uses multiple status like charge, rupture, by getting the gifts that affect coin power for charge and the ones that affect coin power for rupture, specifically also tier 4s, you can pretty much like hit those 70 rolling skill 3s.
본인이 하지.
Alright, Arcana Slave.
히어 아르카나 슬레이버.
Boop. Bam. Incinerated. Yeah, and also, yeah, that's another big one. That's like a sleeper buff, dude. The sleeper buff is gutting the enemy. Best way you're gonna gut the enemy offense power. What floor is this? Floor 4, because this is line 1. Line 2, sorry. We're doing line 2 right now. I am selling all of these, don't worry. These are just there for show. The only ones I'm keeping are from the Love and Hate event. Do we have unclashable skills? Like us? Pretty sure there's a skill that's unclashable. Actually, is there a skill that's unclashable? Let me think. We have skills that can be unclashable, but they aren't actually unclashable. Gasipium, yeah, do Gluppo, Downpour, Gasipium, Red Gasipium. Lifetime Stew. I guess that counts. That's an ego. I don't know if that counts, but it does count, I guess. Queenie. Max Arcana Slave, dude. I'm a big fan of Max Arcana Slave. I'm also a big fan of Multi-Crack Faust. That is true, yeah. If you're counting egos, then yeah, the Honglu ego is literally specifically unclashable. We're all fine. Do a little bit of healing for us. We're already at max SP, so it's not a big deal. I've sold everything that isn't the Love and Hate events. Yep, perfect. Alright, let's do this. This is going to be flowers. I love flowers.
정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
Boom. Yeah, so I was going to mention N-Corp Yisang. However, N-Corp Yisang is actually clashable. Like, if you are targeting an enemy skill, if the skill 3 decides to target an enemy skill, it will clash with that skill. Which is quite funny. We're going to break the... I always don't know if we want to break the flesh or the signpost first, because it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll break the flesh, the signpost first, because it is less HP. Boop. Boop. Bang, bang, bang. And that is a free magical arcana. I'll gladly accept that. And obviously we are going to be hitting a Arcana Slave. Oh, dude, no Wrath. I love no Wrath. No Wrath is an absolute W. These are kind of lame. No, it isn't lame though. This beautiful In the Name of Love and Justice I'm about to hit. And then, who are these hitting? Guess let's hit that and protect them. Alright.
공격 범위 확인.
They were doing a skill track, I think. Funnily enough, because remember the last time we did this with Queen of Hatred? Remember when we did this with Queenie and Knight of Despair? It picked Queen of Hatred's skill 1. It picked her Wrath skill. This time it picked her Envy skill. It was very funny. Anyway. You know what else is funny? Arcana Beats. Fuck you. And In the Name of Love and Dawn. Boop. I don't have to chant. You already know the chant. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's random. I feel like it's random.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스로 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 아르.
Arcana Slave. We literally hit the damage cap. That's funny. And bleh.
조용히.
What do you wish for? Bro, I wish for you to die. Think.
다음에도 꼭 본인에게
Now we do need to kill this little flower here. We're gonna take some turns to build up Hysteria. Are you gonna randomize?
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령.
Nice. Excellent work.
승객 무력 확인.
Nice, that's one flower dead from the buffs. Beautiful.
사랑과
And we get out of my head. Get out of my head.
사랑과 정리.
So much mark of villainy right now. Taking a lot of damage from it. Hit the counter-attack move. We love it. And then kill this flower. There you go. All the flowers are dead. And a nice, beautiful Mind Whip with the Dawn buff. Love to see it. On the signpost, too. Big fan. Oh. Oh, my friend. You do not like what you are about to get hit with. I only got one Hysteria. I think I will simply skill 3 this. I'll double skill 3 it. In fact, I'll quadruple skill 3. In fact, how about a little more? I'll quintuple skill 3 it. I'm on Dawn Clashing.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령으로.
How do you get Hysteria? You gain Hysteria once per turn if you are under 0 SP. So that is how you gain Hysteria. Kind of you just not do anything and then you consume it on skill 3. For instance, this is going to consume 1 Hysteria, and I'm going to absolutely fucking obliterate him. And I'm getting charge count because I'm hitting the photo electricity as well.
아르카나 비트.
Arcana beat. The voices are getting louder. Are we cooked? Maybe. But I know who else is cooked. This signpost.
승객 무력.
Oh yeah, spread the load. Pause. That's just what Otis' ability does. Don't come to me about it, okay?
출력 최대치.
Big numbers. Another skill 3.
출력 최대치.
Bow, ba bow.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
What the fuck did I just hear? That's just what the ability is. Don't tell me about it. Look. Okay? That's just what her fucking ability does, man. That's what her skill 3 does. Okay? To self and highest resident allies with charge, apply load. Okay? That's just I'm just the messenger. We're gonna do this on. Obviously, I'm gonna prefer to skill 3 spam here if I can. We'll do that, and we'll do a little hex now. Here you go. We're loading up Dawn with this one, and you know what? Do a little bit of a full beautiful envy resin. We got eager resources, might as well use them.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
Who do you think will have the charge season? I think it'll be Otis. I can see Otis being a charge season, but I think the charge season might come earlier than you think. Arcana Slave! Otis really loves Gloom Res. Otis loves Gloom. Another one. Another one. Another one. Beautiful Envy Res, Executive Manager. Thank you. Excellent decision, Executive Manager. We are now going to break the signpost as well. Alright, I'll see you down to your guts. Goodbye, flesh. He's like, ooh. I want to keep Dawn negative, actually, so we're not going to skill 3 here. Yeah, not going to skill 3, and instead I'm going to simply keep her negative.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점령.
For Gloom Res. Hey, Dawn is negative now, yep. I'm going to keep it that way. And goodbye.
이제 평화가
Excellent fight. Why did he shrink? He was like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you do that? I don't know, man. He just does that. Hello, welcome. Ooh, Starlight. Yoink. I love me Starlight. Arr, 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 love me Starlight. Arr, 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 arr. So, now we are going to do... I didn't think they'd ever do that. I didn't think so. I think that might be a Walpurgis benefit. How's the run going? Doing very well so far. Very fun run. I think that might be a Walpurgis buff specifically. I don't think I'm gonna see a standard ID with it. We didn't get what I wanted, so we're gonna do a search. What am I missing? I think I'm missing surrendering. I'm missing surrendered witnessing. I'm missing an ego gift. Oh, dude. Look at who we could fight here. I think maybe we go here. I think we go houses and greed. Because I think we've gotten everything from YY 5. Yep. We are just missing a rupture gift from here, but we can do that on our next run. Here we're missing a keyboard swift, so I think we will be going to the houses and greed. 4 houses and greed. Lepos who can now display Rodion counter? Correct. 6 months was worth it, 100%. I will also be going to the events in this pack because I think I am missing one of the events. It has to do with the fucking bolus dudes. The jars! Get in the jar. I don't want to get in the jar. Get in the jar. No, I don't want to get in the jar. Get in the jar. No, I don't want to get in the jar.
충전 기능 점검.
Fuck you, get in the jar.
단숨에 점령으로. 공간을 뭉갠다.
So the thing is, I gotta admit, these are the negative IDs, guys. These guys, the negative IDs we have with Queen of Hatred and Knight of Despair. That shit ain't balanced. Okay, let me tell you. I think my statement holds true. It is way easier to balance a minus coin ID if only 1 or 2 of the coins are minus coins. If the character is primarily a positive ID, the minus coins are way easier to balance. But let me just tell you, the full negative coin kits, these shit's strong as fuck. That shit strong as fuck. Definitely gonna do that. Definitely gonna do that. These are definitely the strongest negative coins in the game. And I'm pretty sure that it very much includes absolutely destroying Enclair out of the park. No questions asked. Like, Enclair is gone. Like, his ass has been replaced.
충전 기능 점검.
If he has been topped, his throne has been topped. I would even argue that not only has it been topped by Rodion, but even by Queen of Hatred. Surely, because of the fact that they do not loot, they cannot corrode themselves. Just the fact that they cannot corrode themselves is an insane, well, yeah, it's just an insane, like, self-negative buff. Well, I'm just sitting at minus 40. I don't care. Fucking Arcana beats, bro. I can't stay negative, right? She will switch back. She can't stay negative, but yeah, she still gets a lot of benefits. I guess that is like the point from it, right? It's not like Rodion who can't stay negative. But even though skill 2 and skill 1 in negative form are amazing. Queen of Hatred skill 1 in negative form hits like an 18. 18 base power. That's literally higher. that's like insanely high. How much magical arcana you have? Oh, do this. I love this music, dude. The music. Oh my god, the music. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bum, 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 bum. And I kinda beats. After going to the Kanto 7 dungeon, good luck. Doesn't Kijun's dog give paralyzed to King Hatred? Only if I think they are using minus coin. Actually, I don't know. I have to check. We'll have to see what the dog gives. I'm not sure if it's only on minus coin users or if it's like you have to have a certain amount. There we go. Wow, 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 wow.
집속불 내가 충전.
Oh, it's a good thing I did that then.
출력 최대치.
Yeah.
처리했습니다.
Dun, 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 dun. Arcana beat. And I'm at 3 magical arcana, so I will be doing a lot of damage. This, yeah, the guitar, this song is fucking. This is fucking so good. And then, heya. Hysteria mode. Sanjaro! Yeah, honestly, Arcorp Honglu is probably one of the better, is probably like, if I had, again, if I didn't include, not including Queen of Hatred and Eye of Despair, honestly, Reindeer Honglu next to might be probably, I think Multi-Crack and Reindeer are on the same tier of strength in terms of being a potency idea, because Multi-Crack's entire purpose is just damage, but you know he actually has sinking. But the way they've done potency on Honglu is absolutely amazing. I've had this discussion before, but I think charge potency was the best thing that they've ever done to charge. Adding charge potency to charge is like reinvigorated the entire status effect. Because when she switches? No. Hysteria is not consumed when she switches. She loses, I believe she loses the Hysteria when she goes in the positive form. No, she always has Hysteria, but I think it resets when she's in positive form. But when she's in the negative form, she just gets it once per turn. I can double check for you. Yeah, she loses a stack at positive SP. So she always has Hysteria. It doesn't necessarily reset. Oh, Arcana? Yes, so with Arcana, so for skill 3 specifically, you will consume the Arcana, because if you have here, if you have a look at this, where's the Arcana bar? At 3 stacks, she will go into -25. Now, she won't lose the 3 stacks. She'll just go into the negative form. But the negative form will consume Magical Arcana. So, you don't lose the Magical Arcana when you're in positive form. You never lose it, right? But when you hit tier 3, so pretty much, you get Magical Arcana 3, she goes into the negative form, you use skill 3 again, she consumes it. What you're supposed to do, right, is you build up Magical Arcana, you go into negative mode, you then wait 3 turns, because each turn you get a stack of Hysteria. When you're at 3 Hysteria, then you consume skill 3, and that gives you the maximum amount of benefit, because you get Clash Power, and you gain extra attack weight. I did not read any of that. You can also, yes, you can also use the Ego, and the Ego, I believe, gives you Hysteria. Yes, you gain 1 Hysteria after the attack if you use the Ego. Now, typically, you don't have to sit there and wait for 2 to 3 turns if you want. If you are doing single skill slot, you probably can just do it like a Hysteria 1 or 2, depending on how long, because it depends how long you want to keep her in the negative mode for, obviously.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리. 제압
There we
완료.
go. All done.
승객 보관 준비.
Yeah, the ego just makes it charge faster. Pretty much. That's really it. The ego is just purely beneficial. I haven't been spamming it much. You don't need it. Now, let me just say this now. You don't need the ego. Okay? It is not a requirement. You can have it, and it just makes you better. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is tonight the night that I gamble? I hit it. I hit the 1% tonight. Tonight I hit the 1%. I will hit the 1%. I believe. Ooh, okay. The slow sucks the coin in. Then nothing. Fuck! Damn it! Remember, it's actually at 50%. Fuck you, you little bitch! Oh, you ran off. Yeah, that's fine. Now, the thing about Queen of Hatred Dawn, remember, you don't have to use the skill 3 times. The skill 3 gives you Magical Arcana, right? What does taking the coin does? It just gives you money. It gives you 100 costs and you walk away. Now remember, you don't have to skill 3 times. Because all skill 3 does is giving you Magical Arcana, but you get Magical Arcana from the passive. So theoretically, you can either do 3 skill 3s, you could do 2 skill 3s and 1 passive, or, probably the easiest one, 2 Envy Resins and 1 skill 3. Will be the easiest that you're probably logically going to get. Very unfortunate neutral. Let's go here. This is Ardor Blossom Moth. Is Ardor Blossom Moth weak to slash? Dude. Moth is a little annoying. Can I beat the Moth? I don't remember what the Moth weak here. Oh, for max conditional? Yeah. It's resist. I know she's resistant to Pierce. But I don't remember if she's resistant to if she's neutral or blunt. I think she's weak to slash. No, Skin Prophet's weak to slash. Is she weak to blunt? She might be weak to blunt. If she's weak to blunt, I could fight her ass. I'll fucking fight her anyway. Who cares? I'll magical girl. Let's do it. I haven't had a moth. I'm not doing a solo. I haven't fought her in a while because I've been running like minimum ID runs, and those minimum ID runs suffer when they get here. But for now, I'm not doing any of that. I ain't doing any of that, so I could just box. I could just box to my heart content. Heart content. I am gonna ego though. Perfect. Oh, and is weak to blunt. Box. YouTube. Yeah, auto YouTube. Nice charge leap. Beautiful resin. So remember for the moth guys, the fun part about the moth is that if you kill her too fast, or if I just lose, if you kill her too fast, you actually, the gimmick is harder to pull off. You actually have to kill her slowly. Not this slowly, obviously. I'm doing a little too slow, but I would prefer if I'll be a little bit faster. It'll be next turn for me to do that. Yeah, if you break that part turn 1, it actually screws you. Which is really fun. Which is the only fight in the game that does this, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's the only fight in the game where if you're too good... Also, I should look at her weaknesses. She is slash weak. Okay, yeah. Where if you're too good at the game, you are punished. Which is really funny. I think it is just funny. Are you... Gloom Fatal? Oh, dude, she endures. No wonder she was taking no damage. She endures all that. That's fine. You can endure that you want.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하라.
Scissors friendship between abnormalities and friends. I guess she is actually delusional.
한순간이라도 묻힌다면 영원히 방황할 테니.
I think that's really funny. This is delusional. Ayo. I kinda beat. I'm not sure if we'll break it this turn. We might get. We might have to. I don't know if we'll break it this turn. Maybe. She is resistant to envy, to be fair. Maybe Faust can just one tap it if she rolls all heads. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, Faust is one tapped it, dude. That's that gloom weakness right there. That's that gloom weakness right there, baby. That's that gloom weakness. Aha. What do you need to focus on the moth by? So, here's how the strategy with the moth works. The moth's wings are the weakest part of her body, and they will regenerate every 2 turns. The wings get stronger, and the whole point is you need to have the wing broken by the 3rd turn, because the 3rd turn is when she does Art of Blossom Star. So what happens when you break the wing is you break the Wrath Resonance that she does. So she attempts to do a Wrath Resonance. When you break the wing, however, you prevent the Wrath Resonance from happening. When you prevent the Wrath Resonance from happening, right, all of a sudden, she has less Ember, right? And she gets, pretty much nerfs herself. So she has this Ember, right? So just convert a non equal to the value of Ember of the Wrath. And she'll convert skills into Wrath skills. When the wing is broken, she inflicts Shimmering Ember to the value of Ember on the last attacker. So that last attacker gets the Shimmering Ember, which I believe in this case it is obviously Faust here. And it says, when hit by a certain skill, all Shimmering Embers expire. That Shimmering skill, obviously that skill, is the Art of Blossom Moth skill. Which is this. Giant fucking piece of text. Pretty much. TLDR. I'm gonna make your life so much more easier. TLDR. Break the wings by turn 3. So you have to break them on the 2nd turn. No earlier than that. And then use an ego to clash with this skill. Now, I don't think I need to use an ego to clash with this. Because I think I think I can just clash with it on my own. No? Okay. No, never mind. I see. Even I still have to clash with it. So you know what I'm gonna do? Fuck it. I won't corrode it. I'll just do, I'll corrode it. Fuck it. That should corrode on use. I need to remember how corroding on use works. If it corrodes it on the activation, or if it corrodes it on the skill clash. Can anyone remind me if it corrodes? If you use an awakening that has 100% corrosion, does it corrode on the damage activation, or does it corrode on the clash? I'm pretty sure it corrodes on the damage activation, not the clash. To be honest with you, I could probably just do this. David with an envy res. Yeah, we'll be fine. Dawn does corrode. She can corrode. She only does not suffer due to SP loss. Now you gotta overclock it. It's on clash. It's after clash. Damage. I'm pretty sure it's damage. Doesn't matter because I won't be able to win the clash anyway, so it's probably better I don't do it. You know what? I'll do it, but I won't clash with it. When combat starts, it corrodes. I don't know. You know what? Should we test it? Let's test it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? What are we here for if not to test? I'm pretty sure it activates on damage clash. So yeah, but we heal. You know how we heal? Soda. So it doesn't matter. Why am I doing that anyway? I don't know. I'll just do this. Boop. Boop, boop. Yes, it is on damage, not on corrosion. Ah! I got staggered. Ow. Ow. So there you go. It is specifically on the damage roll, not on the awakening roll. Staggered. Yeah, I have a lot of staggered units.
만선이에요.
I'm not sure if that soda is going to really help. Oh my god. And this is what happens when you don't win the clash. So, win the clash, guys. Knowledge achieved. Yeah. So make sure you win the clash, yeah? Because that's what happens when you don't win the clash. The thing is, I don't think I can heal anyone here. I can soda. But I don't think soda's going to heal enough. That'll kill Otis. How many gold? Joke of this. Otis is dead! Now, Otis will heal. If I can protect her. The problem is obviously I can't protect everyone. So I'm gonna have to let these two take the hit for the wing, and I have to protect these two. I think this should prevent everyone from dying of burn, and then we're gonna ego. Why aren't I winning? Because I lost the clash to Ardor Blossom Moth, so it staggered half my team. That's what happens when you fail the- Oh, I rolled tails. This is SP, isn't it? This is not healing.
변신 완료.
No, Honglu, you're supposed to heal your team! Honglu! Bam, bam, bam. Otis, no!
돌아가는 길에
The worst part is, this literally would have- if I healed her, I would have saved her. Because this would have gotten rid of all the burn, as you can see. Oh well. I want Otis back. I'm gonna bring her back. And that's what happens when you fail the clash. So always ego that skill. Just trust me. That's the one skill in the game you always want to be ego.
차원 파동
You always want to heal that skill. Yeah, no, that wasn't a 5%. That was just me not rolling. That was just me rolling like a minus 25 SP. Now, to be fair, if I rolled heads... No. If I did roll heads on Soda, Otis would have lived, because he would have healed 10 HP. Then everyone would have cured from burn from the effect. So it would have saved me. Except, you know, I did, in fact, roll the tails, which Soda did not save me then. Now, what are you weak to again, sweetie? You are weak to Bloom Sloth. Do I have Sloth? I do have Sloth. Unshower. That's Gluttony. What am I talking about? Who this dim shred it? Everyone else was alive, only Otis died. Yeah, everyone else is alive. That's okay. Why do I call my the sweeties? Because I'm a nice manager. And I like to make sure that they're encouraged. Let's see here. Donkey's got this. I really don't have Gloom this turn. Can I just let I'm just gonna let these hit. Who's this hitting? Fucking... I'm okay with that. Kaz, you are the director's #1 enemy. How dare you? How dare you be a... How dare you accept... How dare you even allow the death of Otis to be acceptable? I will reset for Otis day 1.
눈을 떼지 마.
How you doing, man?
순간이라도 묻힌다면 영원히
Alright, dim
방황할
shred?
테니.
Activate the good old dim shred passive. I am the director. I am the manager of these sinners. And I must have them all alive. Unless I'm running a suicide team. Then they can die. But unfortunately, I do not have backup units in this team, so... No backup team equals, no ID. Do I have any information about achievements? I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought achievements were gonna release fucking yesterday. Don't care, Arcana Tear and Pierce. Yeah, I dodge. Yeah, I just dodge, bro. I dodge. Yeah, I have the, what do you call it? Pallid Town evade. I'm evading that. 12 bullet fortitude. Yeah, these 5 are not replaceable. If I had like a team of 7 or plus, I would replace them, but I cannot. Here, obviously, we have beautiful. A double. This is great, actually. This is more than great. This is actually fantastic. For my strategy with Moth, I generally just let her, let these body skills hit me.
충전 기능 점검.
Because it is not worth protecting against him, especially since you need to kill this fucking thing in 2 turns. I kind of beats. With love. Here. This is gonna be good as well because we mark a villainy her. Boop. Now that we have marked a villainy to her, the next turn, when we attack with the wing, that's gonna be even more damage. We're going to get a juicy triple piece combo from Heathcliff and Mouse, breaking the wing. And I'm generating extra charge. We've got even less HP than we were before. Very nice. Onglu's gonna be fine. Yep. Alright, now we want to break this, obviously. We are in the negative mode for Don Code. Let's see if I can get a lucky corrosion angle. Ooh, dude, even the corrosion loses to that. I guess she does have a Rathros going. Damn. You know what? When in doubt, my Goat King of Binds always wins. He's my day one right there. Yeah, make this man win the clash. You know what? I win these clashes. And that's all that matters.
충전 기능 점검. 단순히 점검.
Is that not ego? No, I was clashing with the corrosion. It said 30. It had minus 31. I don't know why I just said it was losing though. Pretty sure I was clashing with the ego. Doesn't matter. We got Golden Binds. The Golden Binds never fails. Boop. Arcana beat. Oh yeah, we love that 400 damage. Can we ego with Don anyway? You know what? We'll ego next. We'll ego next fight. Sure. Boop. Oh, we don't even need. Didn't even need a clash of that. We didn't even need to clash it. Just one-sided, dude. I should have just trusted Don Quixote to shred it. Toxic Yuri Blast. You know what? Next fight, guys, we'll ego. And you know what? This is going to be an excellent fight to ego on. Because this is an epic encounter. You know what that means? It's time for the dolls. Yeah, here we go. Can you believe people think the Dawn ID is bad? Dude, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. We have had this discussion where we discussed it, and like, I'm obviously like, I think the reason people think it's bad is because when you compare it to Rodion, Rodion does things faster, even though they do two different things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of slave. Like Don Quixote does insane damage. She's the charge ID. Ooh, please roll a fucking no mouse. Nah, they're both the nuke. That's the thing I don't understand. Yeah. The thing is, and I completely agree with you. Queen of Hatred has a higher damage skill than Rodion. Rodion just activates earlier. And also, Rodion stays in her negative form more, which is obviously beneficial to her. While Don Quixote swaps between Awakening and negative mode more. But, and I showed the graph. Hold on. Should I get the graph? Guys, I'm gonna get the graph out. Guys, we're gonna get the graph out. This is the graph that I made yesterday of Queen of Hatred and Don Quixote. Here's Queen of Hatred. Wait, hold on. Here's Queen of Hatred. And here's Knight of Despair. Knight of Despair, she scales like this. Whoop. Very nice. Queen of Hatred, she goes whoop, zing, down. See, ching. Like that. Queen of Hatred has these intersect moments, as you can see here. The marker. Now, I wouldn't even say it like this. Honestly, I could improve. I did it better before, which was like, I think I did it like this. There. This is how I did it before. So in this graph, as you can see, Knife Despair activates... hold on, where's my green marker? Knife Despair activates earlier. Queen of Hatred takes more to ramp up, but her damage goes up higher. And then she has this moment where obviously you return her back to her positive mode, and Knight of Despair takes takes over her. And then you ramp her up, but they eventually meet up in the middle. And that's the thing. The thing is, eventually, Queen of Hatred, if this graph went on for longer, Queen of Hatred would be way higher. Because the potency will just scale infinitely, right? This is at like 3 potency or 2. This will be like 2 potency right now. This is like 2 pop. Or even 3. Anyway, back to this fight.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하라. 공간을 뭉갠다.
Oh yeah, but they're capped at like 5. So by the end of the fight, 5 is really all you need. And you get usually about, what, maybe 1 pot every 2 to 3 turns? On single coins, I believe, like on a single usage. Yeah, eventually she'll plateau, but they'll both even up the same. Like, I do think, genuinely, both of these IDs are really... Also, just look at this, man. Like, Rodion does not do that. That's also another thing Rodion does not do. See what that just did? Rodion does not do that. Rodion does not wipe an entire fucking wave in 1 hit. Unfortunately, Rodion does, however, beat the Spirit Talisman. Ah! Yeah, that is something that Rodion does not do. Rodion will do that on a single target, but Rodion will not do that on Rodion will not do that on a wave. Boop. It's a shrimple. What is that? I actually, as I was gonna say, I actually do think both of these IDs are genuinely like incredibly strong together, and I actually have I have no preference over the other. I'm very happy with both the strength of both of these characters. Like, I would argue that obviously they're fucking busted as hell, right? Rodion is more consistent and Dawn wipes out groups in an instant. Pretty much, but also Dawn has a higher damage percent payoff than if you max her conditionals out as well. And also another thing, Dawn is a generalist while Rodion is a sinking unit, right? That also does help. Remember, Rodion gets all of her conditionals from sinking. Queen Adra gets all of her conditionals from herself. So the thing is that Queen of Hatred will conditional herself faster than Rodion will, but Rodion has this out of the box pretty much. The only thing more, I would actually, no, actually, I'm gonna say this. I actually think Rodion is harder to control than Dawn. The reason that you say that she's more controllable is because you can get her, you can force her in the negative mode. But guess what? It's actually way harder to get Rodion in the positive mode than it is to get Queen of Hatred in the positive mode. I actually find that when I was doing my duo run with Queen of Hatred and Rodion, I actually found myself struggling more to balance Rodion than it was for me to balance Queen of Hatred. Because for me, I was like, okay, I need Rodion to be in the positive mode for this scenario. And it took me way more effort than for her to get in the positive. And then that's when I realized, yes, you use skill 3 with 3 tier sharpen, but that takes 3 turns. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me finish my sentence, right? After I played it, I realized Rodion, easy to get in the negative, hard to get in the positive. Queen of Hatred, easier to be in the positive, harder to get into the negative. They swap. Any skill works. Okay, any skill. Yeah, but you still need to counter for 3 turns. Which is slower. That's why I was like, it's like easier for Rodion to be in the negative and stay in, and harder to get out positive. Way easier for Don Quixote to stay in the positive and then go into the negative. And the negative, she lasts easier. Like, you stay in there for only a turn or 2, because if you skill 3, she goes back up. Rodion, you need to do 3 counters, which, if you didn't have skill slots, would be much harder. And I found myself wanting to swap for Rodion. Obviously, I wanted to use Rodion, and I found out it was way harder for me for what I was trying to go with, to swap her back and forth, than for Don Quixote to swap back and forth. Yes, it takes time. That's what I'm trying to say, yes. Also, Jesus Christ, how many reversal beats am I using? Oh my god. I've just used like 3 reversal beats. People are cheering in the background. I didn't even notice. Hold on, my team's getting smacked. Magical girl, save me! Oh my god, the shield this guy has. God damn! Ref, do something. I'm losing, do something. There we go. These guys are tanky, man. I always forget these guys are tanky as fuck. Like, bro, you do not need 65 shield, bro. You are not him. He's fucking evil possessed death right monks. Oh my god. Okay, can we not have you guys clashing? Much better. Don's doing something, exactly. Thank you. What's the tier list for status effects? Jesus. Let's think here. Probably Rupture top. I'd say Rupture's the strongest right now. Just because of high shoes. Second strongest. Let's think here. Maybe Bleed, second strongest. Burn Sweep. I think Burn's up there. I do think Burn is like top 3. But also, it's hard to say. 9 times totally all of this is giftless? Yes. This is giftless except for the Love and Hatred pack. But none of the Love and Hatred gifts give me potency. So, yeah. Oh, Starlight, yoink. The thing is, I can't really rank statuses. So here's the reason that I can't rank statuses. Because 1, Tremor has the ability to literally 99 kill anything in the game. How do you really balance that? Number 2, Rupture is busted, as per usual. Number 3, what's the word? The statuses do different things. Like, how am I supposed to rank it? Because if you told me, Mr. Ever, can you rank wave clearing as like a wave clearing status? I would say Burn number 1. I would say Burn is the best wave clearing status in the game. If you told me what's the best boss killing status, I would say probably Rupture or Sinking. If you told me like what the best like burst damage status in the game, I would say it's Tremor. If you told me what the best long consistency status in the game is, I'd say Charge. So the problem is, all the statuses really do different things. Please be the new event. Dude, I have not gotten a single new event in this run. But we will fight. Because it's awesome. This is good game design. That is like, that's what the goal is. If you have something that clashes a lot, like if you told me what's the best thing for like something that like I want to clash. Obviously, if I want to do a lot of clashes, except for Poise. Nah, Poise is goated. You know why Poise is goated? Because that's why my Glorious King is. And he's goated, so. So you know what the best Poise is? Poise is the best, right? For simply being better. Like, if you want to be better, just be poised, because poise is just you but better. It's the, you know, the cooler Daniel. The cooler Daniel is you with poise. And I'm not talking about mirror dungeons, right? Like, I'm not talking about MDs. I'm talking strictly like in a story context. Also, that is going to stagger her. That's unfortunate. Poise is the best for poison. What? Also, did you just stagger 2 of my units, bro? You're just hitting my fast. Okay, you're just jumping my fast. You stop jumping my fast? Oh, you just want to hit Dawn? I mean, you can hit Dawn, it's fine. I'm not gonna stop you.
충전 기능 점검.
Boop,
단숨에
boop.
정렬.
This should add to an ID. See, yesn't? Because I think the Blade lineage are really cool, and they don't really add anything to the stuff, except if you want to talk about, like, Faust, who's the only Blade lineage that has a secondary major status effect, which is Bleed, with her buff, right? But I do think you can do solo poise. Also, full stop are just solo poise, and their whole fucking thing is big number. So I guess poise is just the big number status effect if you think of that. Full stop fighting numbers. What's the best status I can build that doesn't require blame power? Because I can't play Bleed or Rupture. That I can build but doesn't require brain because I can't play Bleed or Rupture. Dude, I mean, I'm gonna say this. I think Bleed is probably the most accessible status effect in the game. I think Bleed is the most accessible. It has the most IDs in the whole game. I'm pretty sure it's Bleed. I'm pretty positive Bleed has the most status effects and is the most IDs in the game. And at this point has so much unique Bleed stuff that you could just hit win rate and inflict a gazillion Bleed. Also, Arcana beats. Arcana beats. Let me confirm this. Can you do that, Kaz? I'm going off just my assumption, so I could be wrong. Obviously, I never know, but I'm pretty confident Bleed has the most stuff. Like, if you talk about any unit that has the Bleed passive, like Bleed conditionals in it, and it has the Bleed, I'm pretty sure it's Bleed. I'm thinking secondary might be what? I don't know if it's Tremor. Not Burn. It's not Rupture. It's not Poise. It has to be like Bleed Tremor. Maybe they have the most IDs in the game. I feel like. Maybe Bleed Tremor. Bleed Tremor Charge. I'm not sure. I know. I'm pretty confident that Bleed is the most.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정렬.
I had a 4 identities this game have Rupture.
공간을
It's weird because if you count season 1 to 2, they kind of have this weird mixture, so it's a bit weird. Oh yeah, and again, when I'm referring to stuff, guys, I'm not referring season 1 to 2 of Limbus Company. There are the most Rupture IDs. Bleed number 2. Okay, that was close. But considering the question was hard, like status effects, I want a win rate. I would say that Rupture is a status effect that you don't want to win rate with. Is actually Charge. Oh really? I guess it would have been Burn if it wasn't because of last season. If I would still say that, thank you for the follow, that if you want a win rate, probably not Charge, because Charge, you do want to have a little bit of, you know, brain power when you want to like select the skills, hitting the right body parts, avoiding body parts with skills like, you know, if you want to maintain the Rupture agenda. So I would say Bleed is probably the easiest to win rate. Ooh, we got the new bolus, Tenacity bolus. Ally with the highest max HP gains defense level equal to the number of times his unit was hit by the skills. Ally with the highest max HP gains a defense level up equal to the number of times that was hit by this enemy's skills. Is this last turn or on this turn? Is it on this? Dude, this is, I mean, this is amazing for fucking Zwei Ishmael. My question is, how does this activate? Does this activate, like, permanently? It's turn start. Is this previous turn? If I got hit 6 times last turn, do I get 6 defense level? Because 6 defense level up is nothing to sneeze at. Middle Sinclair sweep. Pretty much what I'm seeing from this. I'm going to buy it because I have to register it. It has to be last turn? Oh, that's awesome then. Wait, what the fuck? That's sick. I think it's throughout the whole encounter. Wait, that's amazing then. I am going to buy it just so I can sell it. Because I want it in the compendium. Now that I've bought it, I'm going to sell it. Because again, this is a giftless run except for the... most of this. This is not a super shop. We will not do AoE heal because I don't want to heal Donkey. Let's just do some single target heals. Diffy B. RIP Diffy P. Defense level up is how much damage reduction? That's a math question. I think it's what, 3%? Is it 3% for every 3? Is it 1% for... Kaz, you probably know this answer, right? I'm not really good with the math on it. Is it 1% for every 3, or is it 1% for... Is it 3% for every 1? It's something. It's. I know there's a 3% in there. I know there's a 1% somewhere. Do not ask a math question to me. I'm pretty sure it's like 1% for every 3. Defense level. I think it's that. I don't know. I know the Clash... I know offense level more than I do. It's roughly 2.7% for every level. Okay, so I was close. It was almost 3%. I know the offense level one, but I don't know the defense level one for some reason. So, roughly 2.7%, which means there you go. Having 6 offense level, that's pretty fucking goated. That's not bad at all. That's like that's over 10% damage reduction. Okay.
45월 다시 3충전. 전투 준비 완료.
Please do something. What do you want about? What's wrong? What's wrong? What are you yapping about? Am I need to be involved in something? I don't think so. I'm gonna assume now I don't have to be involved in something because I feel like you would have told me. Oh, hey, we got Night Drifter. The Night Drifter. The Drunken Palm. Dude, I hope we get a Night Drifter ID. Night Drifter ID would be he. He is just a bleed ID though. But you know what? Another bleed ID. Sir, another bleed ID. What ego? Maybe I don't ego. I am in the negatives. My lord, another bleed ID, please. Ooh, you guys are strong. These guys are strong. This guy is lame like Fire Fist. Damn, Kaz, I didn't know you could have such a bad opinion, bro. I'm kidding. How can you hate this guy, dude? He's just fun. He's just dumb fun, dude. He's the Night Drifter, bro. How can you hate the Night Drifter? He's the Night Drifter. I have so little thread. I'm generally considering spin all my Lucifer pools and shards. Yeah, I'm currently thread capped right now, but we'll take it slowly. Talking about cereal. Like, are you talking about like the food cereal, or is this like some sort of like character that I'm unaware of named Cereal? Is this like a crayon situation, or are you just talking about the food? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, if your opinion on cereal is I think cereal sucks, I hate cereal as well. Like I'm not a cereal fan. It starts hating on Fire Fist. Know the food. Okay, well what's the opinion on it? Because for me, I'm not a cereal person. I don't like cereal. I much would rather just eat something else. Common ever opinion. I mean, hey, what can I say? I have a lot of those. Yeah. The best cereals O's, I don't know what that is. Is this an American or Canadian brand? Or is that like the general one? Again, I'm not a cereal consumer, so I'm unaware. You know what? You can holiday.
충전 기능
This is
점검.
an American brand, I believe.
단숨에 정면.
I'm sorry for your loss.
눈을 떼지 마. 한순간이라도 놓친다면 영원히 방황할 테니.
Yeah, no, I have no idea. I've got no idea about American foods, let alone American cereals. Boop. Oh, I'm about to reverse beat your ass. I kinda beat! This sucks. I can't torment you with food opinions because you live somewhere else that has mostly entirely different brands. Yeah, not only that, but we also have entirely different, like, food production quality, dog. So even if it was the same brand, I assure you they would have completely different tastes. Well, so then we'll get the Night Drifter. The thing is, the sinners that would have gotten the Night Drifter already have IDs. Gregor already has an ID. Otis already has an ID. Heathcliff's already got an ID. Well, Heathcliff doesn't have an ID, but Heathcliff probably won't get Night Drifter. Heathcliff will probably get, like, a Rooster High Shoe. Heesang's got the ID already. Ooh, my gosh.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Let's do another dim shred. I would like to do another Arcana Slave. Perfect. This is excellent. Here we go. Do this into this. There we go. This is good. You can take that.
만만찮겠군.
He has 0 IDs. I corrected myself. I want Heathcliff to get a high shoe ID, is what I meant.
눈을 떼지 마.
He just has the base ID. There are no more.
영원히
Yeah, they all got
방황할
killed
테니.
off in the lore. They're just all gone. they just went all away. All of them are gone. Okay, another In the Name of Love and Dawn. What are my opinions on oysters? Okay. I am not meant. I was not put on this earth to eat seafood.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 나와
Like,
그대의
legitimately, I think I might be allergic.
아르카나 슬레이어!
So, yeah. I say might because I've never gotten it tested. And you know what? Sometimes I'd rather just not even attempt it. You can kind of tell.
아르카나
Sometimes you can tell if you're allergic to something. And I might be allergic to oysters. / seafood. So, and you know what? Perfectly fine with me. The ocean is not for me to be consuming. We are in the tweaker mode now. Fair enough. Again, I have never confirmed if I am. But my whole life, I've kind of gone through feeling like I am. And I'm not about to attempt it otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정면.
So, yeah. Also, beautiful charge. We get even more charge from this. Oh, this is awesome.
출력 최대치.
Would be Gregor's second drunk ID. True.
공간을
Rip the
뭉갠다.
dimensions apart. Alright. We get a beautiful reversal beat. Arcana Slave. Ah,
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
he's in his powwow. He's powwow. Or is in the powwow state? Take 10% damage from unopposed. Ooh. Take 20% from unopposed. Damn. Sure, bro. You want to be powwow? I'll do that for you. Here you go, my glorious king. Oh, you want to be unopposed, bro? I will unoppose you. Oh, he's doing his fucking... He's doing his fucking... His goddamn cheese move. I'll take the favor.
공격 범위 확인.
He's trying to kill Hong... Yeah, he's doing his kill Hong Lu move. Oh my damn! Oh my damn! I'm fine. Whack him with the stars.
혀!
Arcana Slave. I did not realize he would be rolling 28. God damn, I would have used the skill 3. But it's fine. I didn't take that much damage. Alright. Well. How many magical arcana am I at?
또 도움이 필요한 곳이 생겼는가?
1 stack. Beautiful. Well, I can get 2 stacks right now. Skill this, do skill 2, skill 3, pull a concentrate, skill 3, and we'll save the skill 1s here. Beautiful.
혀!
Game of the year?
아르카나 슬레이브!
If I had to pick a game that was game of the year in 2025, Expedition 33. I thought you killed Nitrifter and only had the goons left because he wasn't centered anymore. That would have been really funny if the Nitrifter just left and there was just one dude left. I have to make a charge team. You don't have to make a charge team for her, remember. You could just use her. She self-sustains. Peak mentioned, I agree. We could actually take him out now. Yeah, you can actually take him out. He still runs. Laser beam. He runs. He doesn't die. I'm playing through it right now. It's peak. Came out was Monster Hunter. Yeah, I can't even run Monster Hunter, so. Yeah. It is a sad day. This is the first Monster Hunter game that I will not be able to play on release. I can't run it, which is has been giving a lot of opinions on it, which I will not go into today because it's probably better that I don't talk about Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh boy, it's better if I don't talk about Monster Hunter Wilds. I am probably going to wait until the Monster Hunter Wilds DLC comes out. Hopefully by then I'll actually be able to run the game, and then I will play it by myself. Who hates the new Monster Hunter? It may be me that hates new gen Monster Hunter, yes. Well, specifically Wilds and Wild. Rise I actually think is great. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that because that's a whole fucking board I have to get into. How much potency are we from that fight, by the way? We're at 7, 3, 3, 1 potency. Is Monster Hunter good? Very great franchise. Charged in 2025. Deltarune. I also have not played Deltarune yet. I'm kind of waiting on that. Not looking at the Cardinal Sin. Oh no, I love Monster Hunter. I've been playing Monster Hunter since I was a wee lad. I just don't like the new games. Or the new game, I should say. This fires waves? Yes, this is a 3-wave. So Kaz, there are 7 bosses in this pack, and there are random waves that you get. So you can get like different sets of bosses. I think it's 7 or 9 fights. I think it's 9 fights. There's 9 fights, and you get 3 random waves of each one. Also, Shnu, can you not be slow? I guess if I had to let someone hit, that would be better.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 정리하도록.
So as I was saying, for about Deltarune, I'm still considering if I should play it live, if I should live stream Deltarune. I haven't made the decision yet if I'm gonna do that. In Gubo. One wave? I think then there's different fights then. I haven't gotten those fights yet. This is the only fight I've gotten from this one so far. So I guess there is different ones. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm still considering if I should live stream Deltarune. I don't variety it. I don't make videos on other games. So yeah. See what the analytics think. Yeah, I don't want to fuck up the YouTube analytics. Don't we try backseats? Guys, you guys backseat me when I play Limbus Company. You guys think I care about being backseated? You guys already backseat me. What do you mean backseating is you already backseat me when you play. When we play fucking Limbus. I already get backseated. I just ignore it. No. Yeah. The hell? I already get majorly backseated when new stuff comes out. I would never. You especially. Actually, I don't know. I don't know who backseats me because I don't listen to I don't know who backseats me because I ignore it, but I always make the best decision. True. Absolutely true. That is the executive manager right there. Press the funny button. You want me to do ego or win rate? Backseat is worse than a story game. Kind of funny, isn't it? You guys love backseating me about leveling my IDs, dude. That's the #1 thing you guys backseat me about. Which is the funniest. Out of all the things to backseat me about, that's probably the funniest thing. Because it's like, that's the one thing. It's just leveling my ID. I should use the bee sugar. Ah, right back. I'll do that. I'll work on that. Level your IDs. Is spoilers? Oh yeah, that's kind of why I haven't played it. Live. Because I don't want to deal with that. But maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I haven't made my decision on it yet. Obviously, I haven't done it yet. I probably could have if I wanted to do it during the hype. So it's clearly not a hype thing. I already don't play variety on here. You should level your IDs though. You know what? Just because of that, Kaz, I'm gonna ask Kim Ji-hoon to figure out a way to reverse levels. And I'm gonna make sure I de-level all my IDs by 20 levels. Just for you. Emoji only. I don't think that would be entertaining. I know some people have those like emoji only chats. But I feel like half the fun is talking to you guys, you know? I'll uptight all egos. Now, I don't think there should be an uptight lower. I do think if there was a way to lower, I mean, again, to be honest with you, it's a thing people want anyways. No, yeah, 100%. The thing is, I don't really see a reason why. The only reason I've seen why people would want a level lowerer is so you could cheese kill IDs by having them be level 1. Which I guess would be the, like, a main... Dude, seriously? How is he rolling, like, all tails? Holy shit, this guy is stronger than Sunshine Heathcliff. Getting back Thread? No, Thread is from upties. I don't think it should be possible to uptie. I don't think you should reverse upties, to be honest with you. Because upties are just only better. Levels, I could see you reversing. But even then... the reason you would reverse levels is so you can make your ID weaker, which benefits very little in the grand scheme of things. Like, the main thing people would want to reverse is, oh, I want to reverse my Lantern Yi Sang. But why? I don't want him to die in one hit. I want him to be a useful ID, and then when he does die, he dies. The thing about Lantern Sang, it's like, oh, I'm only going to kill him. Well, it's like, it's kind of a waste, you know what I'm saying? And also, there's always going to be harder content. So it's like, if I have to reverse him every time, it's just a pain in the ass, personally. I'm gonna actually do this. You know, it's just, that's just my opinion on it, obviously. Love your HP specifically to play Rupture. Damn, I really lost that clash. Dude, these red coins are so dangerous. If you want to, so the valid reason I could see you want to reverse IDs is you want to take away XP from a character you don't use to put into a character you do use. That would be a valid reason, right? Jesus, had to break through that whole shield. That is, if you said that's the reason why, I agree with you. I could be like, okay, I can see that. That's a valid reason. You know, you could take, oh, I'm not going to be playing Poise right now, so I'll take out all the Poise units and put them into Rupture, for instance, right? You're like, okay, that's cool. That's a cool idea. But then there's the thing, by doing that, you wouldn't have to farm. Exactly, right? Yeah, and there's the problem, right? The problem becomes you've taken away the ability to farm, and that's no good. Because you need to farm. So, it has its upsides, it has its downsides. I don't think it'll probably happen. But you know what? I didn't think a lot of things would happen, and some things are happening, so there you go. You'd be surprised. Maybe lowering the level in combat, I could see that. But even then, I don't believe so. Have I holidayed this fight already? I have, okay. Neutral. You know, let's go Unbreakable here and break you. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Do this. I think they're better off now. Yeah. I think it's just a very specifically niche thing that's probably not worth. That probably would not be like worth the time to implement and then bug fix, let alone because you know that if they do that, there's going to be a gazillion billion bugs. Where it's going to be like someone's character is going to get permanently reset because of some bullshit that happens. And then that's a whole nother issue that the already limited team is going to have to deal with. I usually want to use my flash June.
정의보다도 풍자여 사람 운명 속에 파묻힌 그대 여기서 빛의 우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 나와 그대의 힘을
Permanent account damage. Ooh, Arcana Slave. There is already a level cap mechanic in the game, yeah. Damn, Wang, you got hands! When are they gonna fix Lament Mourn and Despair? Probably in this patch. I doubt Lament Mourn and Despair is gonna last more than one patch. No way. They'll probably tell us when the teaser comes out for whatever's happening, or not teaser, when the patch comes out. Do not open your eyes. Keep it its peak. It literally doesn't do anything. It's kind of aura that it has in there. What the level cap is? I think they revealed what the level cap was. Kaz, if you're still here, do you remember what the level cap was on the live stream? It was like 70, wasn't it? Was it 70 or was it 80? What happened to the homeless man? Assassinated. The level cap for what? For Limbus IDs. Because I remember on one of the live streams, Kim Ji-hoon showed the level cap. Ooh, Otis, bad play, Otis. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh, Wang just wiped my team. Oh, Jesus Christ, Wang just wiped my team! Oh, shit. Bro, Wang just... Holy fuck! Wang just took out my whole team! What the fuck happened? I wasn't even paying attention! Bro, took out my Otis and my Don Quixote! All corroded. Oh, shit. Release the wolf. Bro, and of course it's targeting my team, bro. Oh my god, can you not target my team? Uppy galore. Ooh, this is not looking good. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, no worries then. Yeah, okay, we might have to reset. Ooh. That is very unfortunate that we have to reset that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hella got underestimated. What floor is this? This is the last floor. Ow! Dude, we got kind of cooked there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That skill, I think was it a favored or was it a dominating? I must have rolled a favored. Alright, refight the Night Drifter. That's not a big deal. Not the end of the world. We'll just have to refight the Night Drifter. We have 2 counters going. It's really good. Take a neutral. Oh, buddy, where's the why are you the 5%? Hungry. Why 5%? You had 45 sanity. That was there was no reason for you to 5% that. Isn't the cap 90? Might be 90. I don't know. Bro, Night Drifter, you have -270. You have -2 sanity, bro. You should not be rolling as many heads. No head. Okay. This Night Drifter's got hands. This Night Drifter has hands. Damn. He really better rock my shit. Damn. Struggling? Neutrals, bro. What is going on here? That's dominating, at least. That's dominating. Guys, can you deal with this? Why is my bro max rolling? Can none of you guys grab this? I guess not. So at a time. Well, Dim Shred would actually be good. Wait, Dim Shred would be absolutely lovely to have here. I should probably do that. Ooh, wow. Ooh, Oh, no. Me when my Otis rolls 1 tails and I lose the clash. That's okay.
막내 충전 최대치예요.
Only 10 seasons of Limbus? Nah, I want 10 years of Limbus. Give me 10 years of Limbus company. But to be fair, it kind of is like 10 years, because it's 2 seasons a year, and there's 12 Kanos. 2 of them came out initially. I don't know how, and it's been 2 years, and we're at Kano. We're at season 4. No, we're at season. What am I talking about? Season 7. No, Kano 7. Kano 8. Season 6. I don't even remember what season we are. We're in season 6. So surely another 8 years. Surely another 8 years. This is season 6. Yeah. I always get confused because season is not Kanto, which you think it would be, but it's not. It's kind of funny. It implies 2 more years. No way they get everything done in 2 years, though. Surely we're gonna have more Limbus content. They gotta have more Limbus content. I demand more Limbus content. You know what I'm saying? I'm demanding it. What is the strategy for a focused June fight? Oh. For June, you want to, you need to kill everyone individually. Very slowly. Telepole, let's do Holiday. You know what? Dim Shred here. And you know what? Hex now. You know what? Jump this guy. The thing is, I think that it's probably going to be longer. I think, here's the thing, right? I think originally, if Limbus Company was not as popular as it was going to be... Okay, because you got to remember, right? Limbus Company exceeded the ProjectMoon expectations by like a gazillion%, right? So, I think originally, if they were going by their original metrics, it would have been however long that it is. I think with the new metrics, I think they're probably going to push it longer. I wouldn't blame them. If I was in Kim Jae-hoon's position, and I was originally, say, let's do 4 years, and then Limbus is as big as it is, and it's only getting bigger, I would say, fuck it, double the length. Obviously, story matters the most, so if they think that the story is done and dusted, which obviously Kim Jae-hoon wants to focus on, if he truly believes after 2 more years, the story is done, and he goes, yep, that's it, there's no more for Limbus, we will move on to fucking the Distortion Detective Yuri simulator, then they'll move on to that, right? Which characters Kanas am I hyped for the most? Well, dude, I mean, I guess currently, right now, I'm really curious about Mersault. I'm really curious about that one. What if this company 2 after Limbus company ends? I hope it transfers all my account details. That's what I hope for. I hope it transfers my account. I hope my account information is saved. I hope I don't have to reset. But if I have to reset, you know what? So be it. As the director intends. If the director intends me to reset my status, then I guess that's the director's wishes. Let's do this. How much charge you at, bro? You're at 7. Ooh. We'll make a distortion detective dating game. Yeah, pretty much. Who's clashing with us again? Or you are struggling? You'd win.
공격 범위 확인.
Yeah, you'd win. I knew you would win. See, I knew he'd win that. This is the go. I should actually Tears of the Tarnished Blood Dragon. Actually, maybe not right now, because I don't want him to die. Maybe I'll Tears next wave. Actually, I don't even think I want a Tears. I don't want a Tears because I don't want him to die in this current area. I would very much appreciate the Tears buff though.
출력 최대치.
Okay, good damage. I'm really hype for finger related stuff, so I'm gonna enjoy Ryoshu. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know anything about like anything, so Ryoshu's is definitely. Ryoshu sounds like it's gonna be the most like violent, and that sounds pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? That sounds fun. That sounds like it's gonna be fun. It sounds like Ryoshu's Kano is gonna be like playing Ashura's Wrath, and I like Ashura's Wrath, so hopefully more of that. Yeah, Donkey is tweaking. We're going to use this turn to kill these ads here. We're actually going to keep Don Quixote in the negative mode here. Keep her in the negative zone, as they say. It is going to be a very bloody Kanto.
출력 최대치. 처리했습니다.
Nice. Consume that charge potency. Throw the little stars out. I think he has a cap. I'm pretty sure we're above the cap still, so. I really don't want to use this if I can. We'll get more done here. Is saying that just because Konkyu called her the Ashura? No, but maybe. He called her Ashura, but I also say Ashura Wrath because that's when I think of violence and like emotional. Also, is my Faust dead? What the fuck? Okay. My bad. I guess my Faust is dead. The Nitrix has got hands, man. Shit. Alright. I can do this without Faust, but that sucks. I don't know if she won the. I didn't actually see if she. I didn't even see if she won or lost the clash. Oh, are you gonna? No, you're not. Okay. I have no idea if she won or lost the clash there, or if she just died. I think she just died. Well, that's gonna be a little bit of a tricky situation. I have down a member now. That's very hard.
충전 기능 점검. 단순히 점검.
Beam. Yeah, okay. He ended it instantly.
무슨 일 있었던 겐가?
Bro loves jumping my Otis. I ain't gonna let you jump my Otis this time, bro. They hit Faust and got staggered. Okay, so did she just lose the clash or something? I assume she just lost the clash. Also, damn! This guy's rolling like Goku, bro. Can I get like a sun shower? I mean, I'll try. 46, damn! Oh my god, chill, bro. You do not need to roll a 46 on me. Oh my god. I don't even know what trials I have. Okay, I know what I'm gonna have to do next turn. I'm gonna have to, who is the final fight in this? I didn't even remember. I guess I'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, let's start healing her with soda. Hopefully I roll heads. Okay, Halo for his back. Dude, he is not playing. This man is not playing. This man is not playing the game. Unless I use my egos more. Okay, good. We rolled heads, so that's gonna heal Otis. Losing Faust is kind of bad, because Faust is my like major damage dealer next to like Dawn. If I had lost Heathcliff, I wouldn't have been as sad. Because Heathcliff, I can suck losing, and I'm, you know, it sucks that I lose him, but losing Faust, that's just like a big damage dealer. This is gonna give me 2 more Arcana Slaves. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna go into negative mode. Now I want to try and stay in the negative mode if I can after this. Slave. Blech. Oh, this drifter's got hands, bro. You're the Gregor of the team. I'm gonna really hope Dawn wins these favorites. I'm gonna really weak win these favorites.
단숨에 정리하도록.
Ooh, I forgot he had a power counter. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Heathcliff. I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot he had a power. Unction, what's going on, buddy? Unction? Bro? He just lost the Clash for fun! He just lost the- he literally lost the Clash for fun, bro. What do you mean you lose that Clash? Oh my god, dude, this guy's beating my ass, bro. Oh, thank god Donkey is rolling higher than him. Oh my Jesus! Bro, you're at 0 sanity! Why is he rolling 20 heads on me? He's at fucking 0 sanity! He should not be rolling this high. He really, really should not be rolling this high. Bro, calm down! Calm the fuck down! Okay, Otis, you have bleed on you, dude. You have a bit of bleed. Oh my god! I think he's the Ting Tang leader! Who's this even hitting? Donkey? Okay. Holy shit! He's drunk, yeah, he's fucking jumping me, man. Ah, brother, you have cracked coins! What the fuck? He's got cracked coins! He's doing 200 damage to me! He killed Don Gande! Hello? He has cracked coins! Bro, I saw her win the Clash, and he just said, oh, you saw me win the Clash? Who decided that, bro? He just said, who decided that? You're not... Who are you, bro? Escanor? We're set. Oh, Welveter's pools? Dude, Kaz Welveter went to 400, bro. Well went to 400. That was... He got fucking Rolanded, bro. He was cooked. Pre-enough experience. Go on. Win the Clash. Hold on. I need to run this back again real quick. Because the Nitrifers just beat my ass! Except Tiff under 100. Yeah, I got everything under 100 as well, except I had 200 for Tiffy announcer. Those were. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to... Okay, guys, I'm locking in now. No more memeing around, okay? I know you guys are like, throwing for content. I'm not throwing anymore, okay? No more throwing. No more throwing now. No more throwing. I'm done throwing now. The throwing was for fun. I mean, bro's got Clash Power 2, base power 1. Who's this hitting? Functionary? You win this.
쓸모가 있으려면
I mean, like, you can't say that because, like, I'm putting up a fucking massive effort against a Mirror Dungeon buffed entity, and I am doing amazing against him. He just one-shots me. That's not really my status's fault that he's one-tapping me through unbreakable coins. That's the Night Drifter, bro. That's him. That's on him. That ain't me.
좋은 선물이 되겠군.
Pulling for throw the content card. I mean, like, to be fair with you, I did the first fight, and I was like, okay, Night Drifter took a while, but we did it. The second fight, he just beat my ass. Like, I didn't know what I did wrong in the second fight. I guess I'm picking the wrong people to clash against him with. I have to pick the right characters for him to clash against, because he is Slash. I have to pick who is Slash resistant in this team.
도움이 필요한 곳이 생겨.
뭐 용건이라도 있는.
이번 차량을 정리한 후에 답드리겠습니다.
Okay, Otis then. And he's doing Lust, Sloth, and Wrath,
이번
right?
차량을 정리한 후에 답드리겠습니다.
As long as it's not a Lust skill, then she can tank it. And not using ego gifts. Well, it turns out if you don't use ego gifts, yeah, things are a lot harder. To be honest with you. But you know what? It's worth. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I am going to skill 3 this, but I'm going to ego. I'm going to AED do this. I just have to activate ego buffs.
뇌가 충전.
They just weigh you down. Thing is, I gotta activate more egos. I gotta activate them early. If I have all my ego buffs active, I'll be fine. Also, yeah. Oh yeah, there are people cheering. I didn't even notice. You're right. Yeah, there they are. There are people. They have like their hands up. They're like, wow, yay!
그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 알을
I can't slave. Boop. Ow, ow. It's fine. Yeah. I kinda beats. Ah! Okay. Woo! I just need my units to not randomly 5% and we're fine. Just randomly not 5% and we are Gucci gang. We have the Arcana slave buff, which honestly I should be putting more on my team. I should be perma using that because the +2 attack power I get is amazing. They give me +2 attack power up. I'm about to start shredding. Okay, this is the fucking skill.
전부 본인의
He says at 3 swig. He's not at 3 swig right now. So I should clash with it first then. Because he's at 0 swig right now. Unless he gets it at turn start. I'm gonna have to reread his passive, bro. Do you get swig at fucking turn start? No. Okay. See, that's what I did wrong, guys. See, you see what happened, guys? I didn't read. I was win rating. And I lost. But now I know. Don't fucking hit him if he has 3 swig. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something called binds, and I'm gonna fucking blow his ass up.
뭐 용건이라도 있는 거.
Fuck you, Night Drifter. You're getting binds, buddy. That's a nice coin skill you have there. Binds. The power of reading. It's truly unrivaled. That's a read moment. Yeah, I'm gonna force in the clash first, and then I'll be good. I don't like that this is hitting me, though, and I kind of want someone else to take care of this. Otis, how many puffs do you have?
이번
Oh, she doesn't have
차량을
any?
정리한
Okay,
후에
Dimension Shred.
답드리겠습니다.
Reading is power. Okay. And then Donkey, how are you at... Oh, you're at negative mode. Let's keep you in the negative mode then. Have you kill this guy. Okay.
쓸모가 있으려면
The power of reading has awarded me with not getting my ally nuked instantly.
왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
What the hell is reading? To be fair,
눈을 떼지 마.
I've only done the Night Drifter fight once.
영원히 방황할 테니.
So, it's fair that I don't remember exactly what his gimmick is. But now, I'm never losing the Night Drifter again. Call me Zorro. That I will never lose again. Now, against the fucking dolls, I'm not going to say anything against that, because those guys are fucking cheaters. But, the Night Drifter, he's never getting a W on me again.
다음 세상으로 넘어.
The power of being literate.
여기구나.
And we have Dim Shred passive on. We're going to use skill 2, build up Hysteria. I want to preferably save Hysteria. Bye-bye. Why days better am I been in Seek, East, Dawn, or Middle Dawn? Ooh. Well, Middle definitely requires you being in like a res team to gain the maximum benefit. Now on her own, she's still good. She does have highest clash of damage. But she definitely wants to be on a res team. Sync, East, Dawn, equally so wants to be on the burn team. But Sync, East, Dawn has generally higher numbers overall, I guess, is the way to put it. He's going for his max swing. Do I want to Hysteria this? I've only got one Hysteria. Yeah, I'll AoE this. Save my AoE skills if I can. There you go.
충전 기능 점검.
Good old Mind Whip. Yeah, I believe they're talking about East. East is generally probably... I like Middle more though. Well, guess what? That's what I love about Limbus Company. You can just use fucking Middle. Peak. If I like XID more, I could just use it more, and it's peak. That's the best part about Limbus Company. Alright, anyway. Arcana beats. And fuck that guy in the back in particular. Alright, the Night Drifter is now getting pissy. Guess what, bro? I Dim Shred? Neutral. I think I'm just gonna block. Honestly, I don't think an Ego Clash works here. We're just gonna block. Now against this fucking asshole, he's countering. What are you weak to anyway? You're just weak to Slash. Do I have Slash? Unfortunately, my Otis does not have a skill 3 active. So you know what? Who can tank this? This is a Slash Lust.
계획을 잊으셨나요?
You can tank this. Alright, let's have Honglu block.
뇌파 충전.
Okay, good. He did roll tails. Okay, we blocked it. We will another heal though. Owie, some damage, but we can heal that. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah. Bang. We are now left with the Night Drifter. Okay. Now we need to lock in. Let's activate all the passes we need. Let's get Ode's passive. Go through this. Faust, you only have Felpole, it's fine. Why can you not? Okay.
조금만 조용히
Only done dim shred?
할 말 있으면 전투 전에 미리 하라고 했잖아.
About Land of Illusion passive. That might screw me actually. There's 5 of us and only 1 of him. Don't want him to unopposed. Yeah, fucking definitely don't want him to unopposed. Okay, Heathcliff. There you go, buddy.
캬, 내가 먼저다.
The Odyssey had a purpose.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
Alright, we have activated Odyssey. We're going to do a large amount of explosive damage here.
출력 최대치.
Break through the shield. Oh, we just managed to break through the shield. We're going to AEDD so I can get more charge on myself. And also if we go Paralyze.
죽여주마.
That's going to help me on my next clash with Don Quixote. Just in case I get a random 5%. Arcana Slave, because I have 5 count, potency. And then he'll never expect the second Talon holding left click speeds up egos. How to skip dialogue in Don's Wow? Yeah, holding left click, it speeds them up. She kind of automatically skips it. What floor are we on? This is the final floor. This is floor 5. Okay, we are got him to a map minus 20. He is probably going to do the super move now, I assume. Well, he's close to doing it. I need him to use these Murphs so he gets swig, and then I need him to lose swig on these ones. So, whoever's going first. Perfect. And you know what? My Dawn has never lost in her entire life. I would like, however, someone to go against this. Keith, do you have everything? Holiday, AEDD, oh, I don't have Teleport. That perma 5? No, I can beat his 5. I have to clash with these first, and then I can if I beat these, I get it. But I have to kill this. There we go.
충전 기능 점검.
Ooh, God. Almost lost that.
좋아. 전까지
So
지져주마.
you're down to your guts. Alright, beat the counter, so now I can oppose. Faust wins this clash, so she's going to give him maximum drunk. He's already at maximum drinking.
출력 최대치.
And then Don wins these 2 clashes. Either we kill him here, or he starts the next turn with... Oh, yeah, we definitely kill him here. Don is going to blow him up. Here we go. Alright, Don. You know what to do. Fucking Arcana beats. And there he goes. Alright, so that was a good. Now we go on to the dolls, which are scary. But we can solve the issue simply by doing Arcana beat. We want to instantly kill Wang as fast as possible. We'll even use Ego if we have to. And then we need to deal with these 2 backboards. These guys are assholes. Have 1 clash there. Beautiful. 2 dominings clash here. And then we just one-side this guy. Perfect.
충전 기능 점검.
In the name of love and justice. 3 waves. Yep. Faust is so funny. I love Faust. Completed the game. What would you say the strongest team is of now? Seeking Charge is good. Strongest team? I mean, I hate saying that it's subjective because it depends on the type of content you're fighting, but typically, I would say currently, Rupture, Aishu Pack, probably the strongest team right now. Charge Sinking is very good, but you do need the IDs for it. And you are more likely to get the current season's IDs than you are to get the ones that are like you know, the other ones. Which I'm not saying, I mean, obviously, like, you know, if you get Don Quixote and Rodion, you're pretty good.
눈을 떼지 마. 한순간이라도
It's usually Bleed if you're not sure. Yeah, I agree with Kaz. I always recommend new players try and go for Bleed, because Bleed is... I know we said that, what was it? Rupture has the most, but I think Bleed has the most accessible units in the game. For, like, really good IDs. Especially, like, Blood Fiends are just always good, even, like, if you're fighting something that's strong against Blood Fiends. And very easy to pilot. Yeah, I agree.
출력 최대치.
Why do you applies bleed count? Oh, jeez. I mean, Kurokomos, specifically the new Kurokomos, obviously the Blood Fiends, Ring Sang, Ring Otis, any N-Corp unit, so like N-Corp Faust. You have, who else applies it? R-Corp Assault. You can do fucking... I'm just going through all the IDs in my head. Speed running through everything. Middles don't do count, they do potency. Ishmael does Kurokomo. Heathcliff has Kurokomo as well, obviously. Onglu has Kurokomo, but he doesn't do count. He has Ting Tang, doesn't do count. Bang Hunts has bleed in his passive, but it's not bleed ID. Hook only does... I think Hook does count. I think Hook has count. Hook has count on his skill 3, I think. Rodion. Up in the Heath. Yeah, Pequod. Hunkshnu, how are you doing, buddy? You're almost at all the charges, buddy. Ooh, if I could consume some more charge on you right now. Okay, so is it skill 2? Okay, so it's skill 2. My bad. My bad. This is a Blunt to Wrath. I want to make sure that she is resistant to this. He is resistant to Blunt, so this is good. Now let's absolutely shred these two back IDs if I can help it.
집속불 늘 갖추는 자
Okay, that's one doll dead.
한결났네요.
Can I pull for strong units right now? I got lots of pulls. Ooh, that Arcana Beats. Oh my god, the Arcana Beats just did 1.1k! Oh my god. I love Arcana Beats. The insane damage and rolls. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love Arcana Beats, bro. Holy shit. That is struggling. That's crazy. I don't like that that's unopposed. Can you two deal with this? There we go. The thing is with pulling, obviously, it is well purchased right now. Yeah. The best thing to build is Rupture, but that is missing 2 great units, yeah. Rupture, it typically, whatever season you're in is the best to build, because it obviously has the most modern of that keyword. Rupture is the best at the current moment, but obviously you require IDs that you can no longer get at the current moment. Bleed is generally good overall, because it's probably the easiest one to have. And then obviously Walpurgis, we have Charge, so 2 Charge IDs, plus a slash of, a sinking ID. So if you have a Charge team, you're good. You're feeling good. Good damage, 241. Might stagger her. Did not stagger because it doesn't trigger. Beautiful. 6 charge potency on mouse right now. My mouse is going crazy. Big stagger. Beautiful. Alright, so now we got this asshole back. How are you feeling on Arcana? You are at 2. Okay, beautiful. Fully blast Wang. We just need his ass dead. Then we want to take care of the big ones if we can't help it. I'm not trusting any favors. I'm going full dominating. Full dominating.
공격 범위 확인.
Alright. Wang, you got my ass once. You're not getting my ass again, Arcana fucking slave. Now eat. Fuck your unbreakables, bitch. Yeah, generally you don't really need a team until Kanto 3. Kanto 3 and the Kanto 3 is generally like when the game is giving you an archetype to fall into. For me, game gave me Poise when I first played, and then I obviously just stuck with Poise for a majority of my run until I hit I started getting more teams. So whatever the game gives you, that is who you are blessed with. Heath has never lost a clash. Heath has to Heath has to try and lose a clash. He has to roll a 5%. Just like how my Otis is rolling 2 5% in a row.
승객 무력화 확인.
Fines. Fucks you up. Fly.
나는 이 왕좌의
But also, also, Walpurgis is a great time to pull because this is when you can get the exclusive stuffs. Yes, that's another good thing. If you like one ID, go nuts. That one ID will most likely be able to carry you. Okay, here is the fucking scary unbreakable coin. Cannot stagger, but he can fucking kill, so do not have Otis clash with it. In fact, Otis might be able to kill him. Let's have someone on the back end clash with it if we can. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I am pretty positive Otis should kill him. Alright, Otis. Rip his dimension.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Nice. Fuck you, Wang.
한결
See, guys? I told you I'd never lose again. What did I say? I'm done throwing for content. It's time to win for content. I still end up using it today.
출력 최대치.
Damn, that shield is fat. Fine. Okay. Aha! Fuck you! And 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 especially you. Fuck you.
잘했습니다.
9 charge potency on Faust is crazy, by the way.
사랑과 정리.
11 charge potency on Bon Quixote.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Am I winning? Yes. But now we have Jupan! Which, I'm not gonna Arcana Slave this turn, bro. That's 4 They're all countering me. Bro, are you kidding me? I'm not fighting that. Fuck you. Bro thinks I'm gonna hit the dolls when they're countering? Hell no. I ain't hitting shit, brother. You'll have to fight me. This is a slash and
계획을 잊으셨나요?
now who would be great at taking this?
이번 차량을 정리한 후에
Ooh, dude, Otis would be goatus at taking that, so she's gonna take it. Everyone else, deal with this fucking asshole. If you have the fucking ability to. There we go.
집속불
The final boss.
뇌파 충전.
사랑과 정리.
Poor newbie got stuck fighting Kim Sol. Yeah, that is like a very rare, unfortunate circumstance that could happen. Next turn, by the way, I am about to absolutely rip ass. Next turn, by the way. I just want you to know that. Okay, my Otis got staggered. Please stop. Okay. I kind of forgot that she was close to stagger, but that's fine. Next turn, I'm about to hit the fucking largest Arcana slave of my life. And I'm hitting him with Curse too, so maybe he gets some defensible down.
깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
Ow. Hood's got more. She got a little more, but that's fine. Because this inflicts Envy Fragile next turn, by the way. Dude, he's got... Okay. Jupan, there is no easy way to say this. Arcana Slave. You are being Arcana Slaved. That is it. And you know what? I am Binding too. And you know what? I'm Tears of the Tarnished Blood Dragon. Who's that clashing with? Why are you clashing with that random jar? That's hitting, Faust. That's also hitting Faust. That's not really the best. Arcana Slave? Damn right I'm about Arcana Slave. Jupan, in 5 seconds, you will explode. I've got Max Hysteria. Look at these conditionals. I got Max Hysteria. I've got 3 magical Arcana oh my god. Please, and and I'm gonna binds as well, so I have the passive as well. First of all, binds. Second of all, yeah, I'm gonna get hit with the counter attack, which is whatever. However, counter argument, Arcana Slave. Don't 5%, please. That's all I want. Yeah, weak ID, by the way. Weaker than Rodion, by the way. Weaker than Rodion, by the way. Fucking just did 1.4k damage in an attack weight move. And then I'm going again. Fuck it. Envy res down. That hit harder than the ego. Yeah. And now I'm gonna Blood Dragon as well. It's just him left. It's just him left. Fuck you, Japan! Fuck you! Charge order. Charge? Oh, you want some charge? Gain fragile. Oh. You hear that, guys? He wants me to put the hurt on him. You want me to put the hurt on him? He wants me to put the hurt on him. I'll put the hurt on you. Okay. Charge it is then. Donkode, send this fucking man to hell. Hit him with the fucking Arcana Slave! Well, there you go. After that, we just fucking obliterated him. Dost thou know of the glory of victory and beauty of the world therein? Nay, for all good. What if we behold now, at this very moment, is just that? Jesus Christ. Is that full 5? Yeah, that was full 5. Wow. Yeah. Dost thou know? Dost thou know that I just did 23,000 damage? Like, Faust was close, but when you have attack weight on your move, man, it's just... And yeah, I used the ego, but guess what? I also used everyone else's ego a lot. Like, 20% of that damage is from the ego. The rest of that 80% was from Donkode. Dawn is goaded. Change my man. I do not have to, because she is goaded. Also, I want to test the new feature. Did the new also, yes, we only used the gift that we got. We had very good floors. We had, Also, let's see how much Starlight. I should put like 100 plus, right? 92, not bad. So we had Unloving, Emotional Judgment. We obviously did Love and Hatred. Line 2 was great. And then Four Houses and Greed. We had Defense level up, Clash power, Base power. We didn't have any coin power up, which is thank God. But we did have Headstrong, which would explain the amount of damage we took. Oh, wait. Guys. Don Quixote did that much damage through 12.5% damage reduction, by the way. The enemies had Headstrong 1 and take less damage. They had 12.5% damage resist. And Don Quixote was doing minimum 250 to 300 damage on her skill 3s on a single target with her skill 3s. No conditionals. So you did 1.4k damage through 12.5% damage resist. Yeah, but it's the rupture count, guys. Yeah, but she doesn't have any rupture count. Fuck the rupture count. She just assassinated fucking Jupan. She took him out into the fucking back streets and fucking executed him. Alright, we got a lot of Starlight. Also, I want to test this real quick. You should now be able to close this menu, right? Oh my god. Guys, this is the greatest This is the greatest tech of Limbus company ever in my life. I can't believe you can actually close the claim reward button now. You couldn't do this before, by the way. When you opened up the claim rewards, you were stuck. You couldn't click out. But now, oh my god, you can actually like read the details, read the theme pack. So we spent 20 on the theme pack observation, and we spent 80 stars. So we spent 100 overall. I can claim by pressing enter too. Oh my god, it's so crazy. When Walpurgis patch. This came with the Walpurgis patch. We can close out now. Obviously, we had 15 through floors, 45 on hard. We did RR2. We did Railway 2. Limbus is saved. Now, we will claim 1 weekly bonus because we get more manager XP that way. Give me that juicy 400 battle pass. Ooh, I'm feeling good. Oh yeah, I'm feeling fantastic. Grab here. Boop. And more pass XP. Ah, what a lovely Limbus. Damn, that was a 3-hour run. That was a 3.5-hour run. I guess we did get stuck on the last fight for a little bit. So there you go. Wow. Looks like we might do the sinking run later then. Have a look at my resources check. Current resource check. Pulls. Ooh. Recovering on pulls. XP is goated though. Yellow boxes. Oh. I got some... When the hell did I get some red crates? When the hell did I get red crates? Ooh, a little bit of Ishmael shards, a little bit of Gregor shards, a little bit of Faust shards, and some Yisang shards. Take that. That's half of the run. Well, shit, there you go. From the event, I must have not even realized it, yeah. Currently, great Faust shards, 10 red crates for the Warburgers. Absolute peak. That's more thread for me, baby. Let's see. Pool situation. Well, we lost 200 pools on Walpurgis, but you know what? I was willing to go to 200 pools anyway. So, for me, not the worst. 21,000. How much is it? 21,677 divided by 1,300. 16.6 pools. So, 166 pools. So I have 166 pools, 176, and then, really, this is a 20 pool. So, 180, 190, almost 200 pools. Which, luckily for me, there probably won't be an ID coming out anytime soon. It'll probably be an ego, wouldn't be surprised. After Walpurgis, we'll probably have an ego next. You'll have enough pools if I donate to the fund, true. Well, PP robbed. And I got plenty of blue tickets, which I do want to start leveling up my IDs. Huh. So I guess let's just start leveling up some IDs, shall we? Let's start leveling up some IDs. Q Honglu tomorrow! We'll have another ring sang. God. God, we will. Alright, I want to start leveling up my 3 stars. So let's start getting my 3 stars up to 50. Since ending in trial. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not really sure what the ego time frames are. Like, I'm not really familiar when egos drop, but I assume egos drop after a pretty large chunk of IDs. Might be entirely wrong about that. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna assume that. I also don't know what the most optimal way to level is, but I'm just gonna do it this way. What's the most, how do people optimize leveling? Like, are you supposed to use your yellow tickets? I don't know how people fucking optimize leveling. Guys, how do you optimize leveling? I just level. I don't really give a fuck about optimizing. It's random. Last season we had Fell Bullet with Princess Radion. That's true. That you did make a great point. Our first A-Lef will be in Arknights! Kim Jae-ho told me! Optimize is by doing the fight nodes. Oh, right. I should... Yeah. I gotta level up manually through the thing. I don't think there's any optimizing. I don't think so, too. But every time I do it, people always tell me I'm doing it wrong. Always use my... Yeah, I always use as many of these as I can. And then I always leave these last. Then increasingly small tickets. Max out on blue tickets, then take 1 away and put small tickets to get the max. Okay. So you go up to, like, here. And then what? I just do, like... this then, like something like that. Is that how, I'm only gonna level them to 50? Yeah, okay, because I'm not gonna go past 50 right now. I'm gonna level them all to 50. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, he's saying is 50. Let's go to Faust. We have... Oh, damn. My multi-crack was level 45 that whole time? Damn, my multi-crack was goated as fuck. I didn't even realize my multi-crack was 45. Damn, I didn't even realize that she was putting out numbers. God damn. To be just as low as possible, yeah. I know I typically end up doing that, but sometimes I don't. She was 45? She was 45? Yeah, she was 45. I didn't even realize she was 45. Donkey, need to do this. Zam! Yeah, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is pretty good. Ag moment. Donkey. Look at that cute little face. I am the MILF hunter. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. Go do one more. Okay. Pink. Donkey is done. Ryoshu. Let's get your maid and chef. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Okay, I'm building a rhythm right now. I'm feeling optimal. Not too optimal. There we go. NV Resin team? I'm out of yellow tickets soon. Oh, true. I can work with that. Massault! Rabbit. Okay, that's fine. I'll start using more blues then. Functionu. Ooh, I got triple I have to do here. What team would I recommend to do missions to win a clash with the sword? With my second deployed center. Trying to do that. Do Red Eyes Ryoshu. Red Eyes Ryoshu will fucking be goated. Put 4 in 3. Okay. 11 in tier 4. There we go. I'm thinking Red Eyes Ryoshu would be absolute goated for clashing. How much more? 12, 12-1. There we go. Boop. Yeah, 12-1 now. There we go. Oh, dude, I'm feeling so OP right now on tickets. Heathcliff's already got everyone level 50. So does Fishmail. So does... Oh, no, Rodion, I need to do Rose Banner. There's just something cathartic about doing this, you know what I'm saying? Sync and... the green mist. Go. And Enclair, my demon. Honestly, I could just do 12 there, that's fine. I was thinking maybe Knives of Despair Rodion. Yeah, Knives of Despair Rodion would also be good. Then we have Godus, who's already level 50, and 2 more Gregor IDs. Easy peasy. Yeah, I've got no more brown tickets, so... Like filling out a collection of Pokemon cards. Yeah, no, really, it's very, like, very relaxing. Oh, dude. Is that not optimal? Oh my god. That's optimal. Look at that. Oh my... does that not feel satisfying? Oh my god, the last silver ticket. Literally lethal. Oh my god. And that's all my 3-star. Oh, dude, that's all my... How much fucking blues do I have left? I didn't even... How much blues? I still got 263 blues. Now we can start doing 2 stars. Oh my. That's ideal. I take off 2 stars and... Oh, yeah. 2 stars are got a lot more work. Not as much... Ooh. Not as much work as I thought, but definitely some... I think I'm going to take some priority on 2 stars. We're going to do some 2-star priorities here. So, I'm thinking, obviously, Pequod is a priority here. We're going to do Pequod. That's a priority. Let me go through all the priorities. Yeah, let me go through the priorities real quick. Like Blade Lineage, because I use Boys Team. Once I get through all the priority sinners, then I can level everyone else up. She's all fine. Honestly, you're fine, guys. You're fine. Multi-crack, obviously we're gonna put him up now as well. He put in work. A bit of XP dip in there. I can't really do anything about that. Rose Banner Mersault. Honestly, you know what? Rose Banner Mersault's goated. I will do Rose Banner. A little bit of XP overlap. Can't do anything about that. It's fine. Heathcliff, yeah. Then we have Ishmael. Honestly, I still like Maid Ishmael, so she gets brownie points, so she gets leveled. Rodion is pretty much perfect. I think Claire has a lot I have to do with him. Sync Otis, honestly, definitely deserves the XP. Ooh, that one hurts, but you know about that. Almost like a blind obsession. And then obviously every Gregor deserves to be level 45. I mean level 50. This is the go. Alright, well now I have enough. Now I'm fine with just leveling up everyone else. Will I even have enough tickets? How many tickets do I have? So I have 175. Let's say it takes 13 levels on average. There's 175 divided by 13. That's 13 sinners I can level up. How many more sinners do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24 sinners. You said every Gregor. What about Chef? Okay, I'll do Chef then. So I have literally halfway. But let's start getting them. So let's start doing it then. Let's start leveling up IDs. Who do I think I'm going to use the most? I'm just going to use the ones that I know I use the most. I'm going to just level the ones I know that I use in teams. Like, obviously, middle we use in NV teams. T-Corp, I could use her in a Tremor team, so I'll put her. I guess we'll have to pick two. If I had to pick two Sinclair IDs, I'll come back to Sinclair. I'll come back to Sinclair. Am I really gonna do fucking Otis, dude? Maybe. How are my shees? You know what? Let me check my shees real quick. You know what? Let's get the shees up. Because I have them up type 4. Nice. We definitely should do them in teams. Why are there two Y IDs on Sinclair? Because he's just that protectful. He loves protecting people. We'll know this is the time of my bankruptcy. You know what? It's okay. You know what? How am I Zwies? You know, let's get the Zwies up. Let's get all the Zwies up, because then I can do a Zwei team. I think that's fair. Like, I gotta level them up in teams, you know what I'm saying? Which I guess that means I should also level red sheets. I'll do red sheets. Fuck it. Not a weenie. In fact, I think red sheets is the... He's up to 3. Yeah, he's up to 3. Faust. Because she's very pretty and deserves it. And... Massault. Honk Shnu. I don't really use Hook. I could use Hook. Rest well, rest well. You're fine. You're slosh mail. You know, I'll do TLA. Okay. I'll do the Technology Liberation Alliance. Oh my god, don't fucking give her everything. Jesus Christ, she was greedy there for a second. Holy god. I will do the TLA. This is all in preparation for Infinite. When they give me the team, they have to do team stuff. And you know what? I might as well do N-Corp then, right? N-Corp. 1, 2, 3. Do I have enough for 3 N-Corps? Might have enough for 3 N-Corps. Alright. And then there you go. Levels and Muscle. I'm pretty sure I made him 55. He's level 50. So there you go. If we now go to all and then we filter by level, as you can see, we only have 9 IDs left in the game at level 45. And I'm not going to lie to you. Tomorrow, I'm going to obviously do some XP grinding tomorrow. I could live with level 50. Yeah, no, for me, level 50, I prefer being 5 levels under. Like, 5 levels under the current content level cap is perfectly fine with me. Because I like challenge. So for me, 5 levels under the cap, I feel like is good. I don't need 55. Honestly, I kind of regret leveling my IDs to 55 for, Oh, that's 6. Sorry, I thought that was 5. I kind of regret them doing for the Night of Despair mission, but it's what it is. Because I could have used that to level up to the 50s. But here, tomorrow, I will level the rest of these up. Or at least not all of them tomorrow. How many will I clear tomorrow? I have 35. I get... How much is this? I also have boxes here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I get 7 plus 7. So 7, 14, 21, and 21 and Confile modules. I go to 30. So 21 plus 35. Obviously, 21 plus 35 is 56. And then I consume 56. So, what? 56, 53, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. That's 10 is 30. So let's say 30 is gone. It's 10 XP tickets. Which means I do 10 modules. Which means if I do 10 modules, I get 4 blues. Which means I'll get 40 blue tickets and 40 yellow tickets. which means I'll have to do, I think, maybe 10 XP levels of blue tickets each. But if I have 40 plus the 7 I have, that's 47 plus yellows. That's looking like another 4 to 5 IDs I can level. That's almost half in one day. So, yeah. And I could use some boxes as well, to be honest with you. And, yeah. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. And I think that's what we're going to call it for today, guys. Now, I know I said we were going to do syncing today, but obviously we ran out of time. So we will be doing syncing on the morrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we will be doing something special. But we will be doing something related to Railway. I think tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing Railway. But we're going to do Railway with the Magical Girl team. So we're going to have Don Quixote in one team. What the hell? Oh, I remember this one I lost. Something's canceled there. We're going to do Don Quixote with one team, syncing Rodion with the other team, and then maybe do Magical Girl Charge on the last team. I think that'll be fun. Do Railway with the new team, see how they go, especially with the Charge and syncing buffs. So definitely going to try that out. So, thank you guys for being here. Hope you all had fun. I will see you all tomorrow for when we hang out and do some fun challenges. All right, guys, you all have a good one. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Mwah. Kisses. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See ya. Thank you, guys. Thank you.